Okay, try this one more time. We are back, boys. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the notifications too hard. I don't even know what's up. Like, Discord is super cooked. I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to post. Okay. Okay, I have to post from the phone too. So my dad has a gaming PC that we can use to stream from. I just don't want to do that in the interim. Like, if I could just like have this computer like limp through these last couple streams, that'd be nice. How's the delicious fighting? There's no fighting right now. Yeah, true. We got like what, like 10 seconds into that stream before we had a full crash. Gorzy, Firekill, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. By the way, if y'all could hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it a lot. Helps out a ton here. Like in situations where I crash or something like that, the likes are what pushed the video out because now the notifications are cooked, which is really sad. But I mean, like, what am I gonna do? I think I said like 230k, something like that. But at the end of the day, like it's just how many hours you put into chaining defines if you're gonna win or lose the top 20 honor. It's like even if somebody has like 50,000 more AP than you, like for example, like I probably chain per KVK, and I'm not even going for top 20. I probably chain out like 2 million AP worth of arbs, right? And that's like probably like a lower season. Like last season, I probably did like 2 million AP worth of shit. So just like be very cognizant of like how much that really means. And you remember, you only have one march. You only have one march to chain out all that shit. I have 5, so it's just it's a tall order. Oh no, these are despawned. Only hit likes for streams that don't crash. Well, if you're typing in the stream, that means that it hasn't crashed yet. So hook your brother up if you don't mind. Gumby, what's poppin', man? How you been? Welcome back, big dog. Goon Squad is also, you know, Goon Squad used to, that would be like funny in kind of childish like 5 years ago, maybe 10 years ago. But currently, Goon Squad seems questionable. You're beefing with Edge Squad. Yeah, welcome, Kingston. How you been, man? It's been a while since the last live I watched. Were you here before it crashed, like 10 minutes ago, or? I don't know if you're messing with me or not. Okay. How much time do I have on this? 5 hours. Nice. What is this? Felt like hell, not legend? Ooh, nice. Very, very nice. I'm glad to know that Cerulli's easier this time. Okay, easy Cerulli is kind of what I'm looking for, and be honest. Okay, I do not want a difficult Cerulli by any stretch of the imagination. Let me go through the farms real quick. So we're gonna do farms, we're gonna do some chaining. We're gonna do a coaching session at least, maybe 2 or 3, I'm not entirely sure. I'm for real, I haven't played Rock since December. Welcome back, bro, glad to have you here. 7 months, huh? If you haven't seen me in 7 months, I've gained like more than 25 pounds now. I'm actually probably like 30 pounds up. I put on like quite a lot. You wanna see some cool shit? If you haven't seen me since December, check this shit out.
Sell to your customers.
Boys? God damn. That shit doesn't get old. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, like as I keep getting bigger, I'm like, holy fuck. You look stronger, bro. Yeah. The cut is gonna go insane, bro. The cut, I'm gonna look so freaky after this cut. It's gonna be nuts. Dude, I'm gonna go down. I think I'll cut, so I've gained like 30, I'll cut like 10, I think, and then I'll bulk up another 20. Maybe that'll be the future. We'll see. I am bulking. What's up, DC? How you been? I mean, I've been bulking, but it's been a very controlled bulk. We're not doing like the filthy bulk. Nothing like too out of pocket. Like truly, like, you know, we still have the jawline. I mean, the abs are, they are like less apparent, but they haven't like disappeared. Although I'm not gonna lie, I have a little bit of a gut. The reason why I have abs is because my core is just so strong. It's not a gut, but I mean, y'all have seen my Instagram photos, right? Like, I mean, I show progress pics up there, but you can definitely tell. Like, if you scroll down, you look when I was like 142, like I had 0% body fat. Like, I was so skinny at that point. As it was told to me by somebody I was asking, I was like, you'd look crazy if you went to the gym. And they want to say, you know, I want to look like go to the gym, but I can still eat a sandwich. And I was like, that's a fucking vibe. I hate that, by the way. I just want to have washboard abs, but I understand. Stop being lazy. Get your damn new PC. I have like a gaming laptop that I can pick up in the interim. So if we crash a couple more times, I'll just whip it over. GT's asleep right now, so I'm not trying to like shake her, like give her shaken baby syndrome and set up all my stuff on this new PC. I'll be honest, like I'm a little lazy right now. But I've got a gaming PC, so the stream won't crash anymore. And then you know, I'll make the purchase of remote parts. Sekiro, what up, man? How you been? That's impressive. I remember you were kind of chubby. In December? No, I was super skinny in December. Unless you're talking about December of 2022. December of 2023, I was like no percent body fat. When I was probably like 10% maybe? I was really, really skinny. W dad, yeah, shout out to my dad. What up, Bree? How you doing, bro? Can you get in touch with Taco? Assume you didn't. I did not, bro. I haven't seen him forever. I mean, like, I still know, like, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could get in touch with him. Like, I know more information of his. I'm obviously not trying to, like, kick down his door. Like, he's probably still licking his wounds. I'm gonna assume that shit pissed him off a lot. I'm gonna assume he doesn't feel good about it. I'll let him come out at his own time. I sent him a message, let him know that, you know, I give a shit. And if he messages back, he does. I'm sure he'll message back, and, like, it might be a couple months, honestly. Like, that L, I watched the video, like, upon second inspection, like, that is, like, probably one of the worst L's I've witnessed, like, in Rock, as of late. Just because, like, usually when people take an L, it's their fault, really. But, I mean, like, Taco didn't deserve that, is the thing. It's like, most people, shit like that happens to, you know, they're talking a whole lot of shit, it makes sense. But, I mean, Taco was a victim of opportunity, and it's like, well, I mean, fuck, like, what are you gonna do? It's sad, but I mean, like, he really, like, he did not have agency over that, for the most part. I mean, obviously, there's shit he could have done, but I mean, like, yeah, what are you gonna do? 12 thinks he's skinny in the USA when he's just normal weight. No, because the US, when, in December, when I was 142 for 5'9", even by, like, actual, just, like, medical standards, I was almost underweight. I was like, if I was 141, I would have been underweight. So I was pretty skinny. Oh, it's my dad. Oh, just streaming. What's up? Oh, cool. You guys been having fun? All right. Love you, Dad. Take it easy. Bye. My dad is with my siblings right now in Alaska, so glad to know that they're doing well. What was I looking to do? Oh, I was on my farms. What happened with Taco? Taco basically got his account, like, hard griefed, to put it gently. Taco's account is now a smoldering ruin of what it used to be. And you have to remember, like, I met Taco when he first started playing. I met Taco when he was, like, 41,000 power. 41,000. Let that shit sink in, okay? You know, I love Taco to pieces, but you know, 12 reached into the pits of the new players and I pulled Taco out of it, bro. Shout out to that man, dude. 41,000 power, had never played this game ever, and yeah, the rest is history, I guess. I guess the rest is actually history because he's no longer here. It's just me saying it. But shout out to Taco. He was a wonderful player. He's awesome. I hope he comes back. Weren't you in KVK? I am in KVK right now. I'm just chinning until the next zone. What's 12 inches double? Really? You guys got 2 notifications? That's interesting. If you guys don't mind hitting that like button, I'd appreciate it a lot. Usually noties only go out once if I get a crash. Taco Chalupa. Yes, that guy, Gumby. Jacobus, what up, man? You got a crazy glow up. True. If you guys, hey, on Instagram, I'm 12-inch PvPness on the gram. Y'all should definitely give that a follow if you want to help me out. I post like physique and progress pics and stuff there, but yeah, we did have a quite a wild one. I used to be almost underweight as well, but I bulked up a decent amount. Yeah, I mean, I'm being very honest. Like, I don't like eating that much, but I do love candy and I love ice cream and I love sweets. And the bulk just lets me eat like a bunch of candy. I'm gonna be very honest. Like, it's just like chicken and rice and stuff, and then like a pack of Twizzlers like on my regular meals, and then boom, I bulk. Because I already eat like more than enough protein, which is fire. He's fire to be able to care a lot less about like the content of what I'm eating, not the content, about the caloric mass. Because I mean, like, some days I'm probably plus 500, probably some days I'm plus like 1,000. I'm never like plus like 2,000-3,000 usually, or if I am, it's like, excuse me, like a day out of the week or something. I try my hardest not to do like a really dirty bulk, just because I don't want any more stretch marks. My body's already covered in them, as I used to be pretty fat. Yeah. He was a beast. How is he doing? I want to say he was like, what was he, like 15 bill KP? Something disgusting. Like Taco basically hit like, he maxed out his account and then went to 60 GT. He was a beast, bro. A little bit of calories, I just pull out candy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that, but I don't care. Is there a video about it? About Taco's account getting demolished? No, I didn't make one. I mean, I like Taco. I'm not like trying to like be like, oh, look at Taco's like messed up account. Like, was he F2P? No, Taco was not F2P. Taco was definitely a whale. Very big whale. We almost reached 15 bill. Really? He didn't quite hit it. Tragic. Yeah, I remember he was so happy to hit 10 bill, bro. Messed up like zeroed. Messed up like, I want to say like his troops got deleted. Like his equipment's like destroyed. Like his account was griefed, basically. Oh. Oh my god. Wait, if my Discord doesn't work, I'm screwed. Oh shit, I can't do coaching without Discord. That just occurred to me. I was like, oh, just use it on my phone. No, I actually... Alright. I don't know what to do about Discord, bro. My Discord is busted. Do I have to do this off, or what is wrong with my Discord? Should I run it as an admin? Do I have other instances that are still up? No, no, no. I don't understand why Discord is so jacked up right now. All right, let's run it as an admin. Did it work? No. All right. Can I run it in Windows in like a windowed mode? Let me see. I guess I can run the browser based. I'd just rather not. Okay, let me listen to this real quick. Okay. Okay. Okay, folder named Discord, and I delete it. Okay, okay, should be fine. Cool, based. Yes, there we go. Okay. 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 All right, nice, nice, nice. Rip Taco's account, I named my teams in Arc after him. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's tough for him. It is tough. It is what it is. What up, George? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Rando Firekill, how you doing? Re-download it? You'll, yeah. I mean, ideally I would like to not re-download it in the middle of the stream. I want to do something that's a little faster, but okay. We got the job done, as some might say. What are you betting on for grand finals? Thinking 93. Who won the last one? Or have we started the best of 3 yet? I don't know. I don't know. I truly have no idea. I mean, 93 is a better bet, just like that. But I mean, I might just save my RX and just get like the guaranteed stuff. I mean, there's not a huge reason to bet. No. Okay. We're gonna do a coaching, guys. If you guys enjoy stuff like the coaching session you're about to see, please consider dropping a follow, a like, consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps out a lot. If you guys want to help support the channel, please donate to the Streamlabs link in the description below. And if you guys are looking for your own coaching session, you go to the Discord in the description below and you make your own ticket. I have not been doing a lot of coaching as of late, simply because obviously I've been doing KVK, but we're gonna be doing a couple today. And if you like stuff like this, or if you spend more than $50 or more than $200 a month on this game, you should heavily consider getting coaching. So without further ado, let us call this man up. I haven't been coaching in a hot minute, actually, so let's make this happen. Hey, man. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool, sounds good. Do you know how to screen share?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Okay, and you're on there. All right, can you say testing, testing?
Testing. Is my audio fine? Hello, hello.
Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Okay, cool. So you're gonna get some pings on the side. That's just me taking notes. And I think that should be it. This ping I just got, pretty sure that is you. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so sorry, I know it's taken a while to get to this coaching, but I am I am here. So
Right in time before my vacation.
all right.
Nice.
So what are the goals? What are you looking for?
Yeah, I also had some questions prepared. This kingdom is like, I don't know how old it is. I played a couple years ago, but just casually, and started out on this. It's like 13 days old. I migrated here actually. I played in a different kingdom, and it was just Civil War. I played on day one. I had 150k tier 4 what I trained, and it was just perma fighting and just huge waste of money.
Okay.
And what I'm looking for is like quite a lot of things that I'm struggling with, like gem spending, like when to really speed up, because what I did was just like rush City Hall 22. I watched a lot of your videos actually. I watched a lot of there was this long guide, like 1.5 hours or something. Was very useful. It's a nice video.
Okay. Well, let me just go through your account real quick because I could probably answer most of the questions you have, and then after that we can whatever's left we can do. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So, how many hours per day do you normally play?
Right now I play like almost 10 to 16 hours, but it will be usually like 2 hours to 3. Maybe.
Okay, 2 to 3 hours makes sense. How many farms do you have?
I play your sponsored streamer, right? But I have 3 farms.
Okay. But we'll call them extracurriculars. Like you have resources covered, we'll say.
Yeah. I'll pay people to play my farms.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't. We don't support that out here. That's very bad. But okay, gotcha. So resources aren't an issue. So what's our spending per month gonna look like?
I went quite heavy on the start because I wanted to have a head start and it was quite a lot of fun, but it will be probably maxing a super bundle per month and having some subscriptions. I don't know, like it's hard to say like how much fun it will be, but
I'll say what would you be comfortable spending per month?
500 to 1k.
Okay, sound good. Okay, so 500 to 1,000. Let's hit the plus sign on the gems in the top right. Take me to the supply depot.
Okay. I had all running for 3 weeks actually, all of them, but I cut it down to these 3.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So gem supply is good. I would do the $5 for Lucerin. Material supply is good. Speed up supply is good. And then research supply, once you get that, is going to be another thing that we run. So we'll call it research supply. We'll call that 15 when that comes out. If you go back to the supply depot.
Yeah.
Okay, and so that should be it. So take me to the super value bundles. Scroll over to the right. Okay, so the first 2 purchases of New World, good choice. And you do that every month?
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
I get this too if I need to, but Kingdom right now is quite chill that I migrated to.
I would get them every month personally. You'd much rather be caught with it than without it. Like
even the 21?
Oh no, I would just get the first 2, so the 5 and the 10.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I would get dailies every day. Call that 150. And then afterwards, so this is gonna be like 200 and change. We'll call it. We'll just get all pop-ups. If you see a pop-up, I just pick it up. Huge reason to not to. We'll call that like, I don't know, like 250 a month. And so with the rest of our budget, we're going to be looking for probably like 1 to 2 bundles a month. Of the bundles I'd be considering like holiday bundles, which come like once every 3 months. We'll call it like maybe like 150 to 200 a month on average. And we'll say limited time bundles. You'll probably see like 1 of those every 2 months. We'll call it like 200 to 300 on average per month. And I think that's probably a good spacing for you. And like if you wanted to get more, I would consider Fountain of Wisdom for T5. dig event for 185 isn't bad. Okay, Fountain of Wisdom before T5, that'd be 385. And then, so Fountain of Wisdom, okay, and Coda, 385 per bundle. Yeah, so I mean, right now, if you do all the way up into the pop-ups, then you do every holiday bundle you see, and then some limited time bundles you see, you'll probably keep yourself within budget. If you find yourself on the lower end of the budget, Fountain of Wisdom, which I see you've already been picking up, is pretty solid. Dig Event once a month is also not a bad purchase. Once you hit T5, Dig Event is pretty nice, and then Call the Ancients is also decent as well. These are on the higher end of value, but really going past the limited time bundles is not the there's not a huge need for it, especially if you're like playing a decent amount and you're chaining. Once you get later in the game, being able to finance crystal tech is probably your biggest concern. Other than that, the only things I'd want to note here is just, this is written in order. So if you're ever going to splurge, like, just make sure you're spending at least like 500 a month to get like a lot of this base stuff. If some months you spend like 2K, then some months you spend like 500, that's fine. But if some months you spend like 3K and the next month you spend like $10, like that'll like destroy the efficiency. No, a full crash? Oh, no, I thought I crashed for a second there. I was like, Jesus Christ. Oh, my Discord did crash. Okay. Anyway, you can still hear me though. What I was going to say is, yeah, whenever you purchase a bundle, like a holiday bundle or any kind of super value bundle, I would just make sure that I'd make sure that you're buying all the way up until the gold chest. I see you already did the Fountain of Wisdom. Cool.
Yeah, I always do that. Like all the stuff I think you already advised like quite well now.
Okay, cool. Let me restart my Discord real quick, and then I'll be right back.
All right.
The immediate Discord crash is definitely super annoying, but not computer related. It's just Discord related. What is the count? This is a okay, who is doing coaching? Okay.
Hello?
Okay, I am back.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Turn him up. Okay, I'll turn you up a little more. There you go. Okay, so we finished all the spending. All that made sense. Do you have any questions on the spending?
Like a specific one is like just what do I spend these gems on? Because I find myself like having those a lot, and what I struggle with is just like what do I really buy out of this one? What do I buy like in VIP? Because I did a jumper and I was VIP 12 on the jumper because it felt like it's just good value out of the thingies, and yeah, I don't know what to really spend gems on.
Cool. So let's say, so per month, I'm gonna spitball that you're gonna get probably like 250,000 gems, or is that on the low side?
Yeah, it could be right. Yeah, for sure.
So we'll say you're getting 250,000 gems. So the first thing I'd be doing is more than gems. I'd say into castle personally. How close are you to VIP 14?
200k almost. So.
How many speeds do you have on hand?
I actually have saved all of it. I have like 240 days.
Okay, so 240 days of speed. How old is your account?
I would guess 20 days.
You can just press the VIP.
But I did...
Yeah, 22. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so 22. So we're looking for maybe like 70 days for KVK1. You have 240 days now. There's a very good chance that you are T5 either by the time you hit KVK1 or like during KVK1, which means we have 3 cycles. Personally, I would say more than gems in the castle. It's probably the move for you. I think you can probably get castle 25 and the speeds required in order to hit T5 around the same time, or get at least close enough to where you consider like maybe buying like the Hannibal VIPs to give you like a few thousand extra books. But more than gems in the castle every week, we'll call it 50,000. After castle, just go into VIP. After that, we're going to be looking for, I like Holy Knight's Treasure a lot. So we're gonna call that like 50k per month. It's gonna be 100k.
Mhm.
We're gonna have an extra 150k to be looking at. Do you plan on expertising YSG? I see you're very active.
I like chaining actually. Like, so I'm not even sure what I wanted to main cavalry, but I see a lot of my friends that want to go for the cavalry stuff as well. So I might leave them like the Saladin MGEs and stuff like that. So I'm considering just going infantry, and I don't know, going. I also don't know how many marches to run and stuff like this.
So generally,
in my budget.
Generally, I would say 2 marches is what I like to run, just because it gives you like 2 really strong marches. Whether that, you know, if you get some kind of Martel MGE, then you can run Martel Sun Tzu or like Richard Sun Tzu, and then with the cavalry march, you can run your expertise Minamoto with like a YSG secondary or a Chow Chow secondary or a Baybar secondary. I don't really like investing in KVK2 commanders. Alex is really strong right now in Season of Conquest. I just don't know if, like, for how long he's strong. There was like telling that he was gonna get like a triple museum was coming out for like regular commanders, which means that it was eventually gonna come out for Alex as well. And William Wallace. I don't know if you've looked at any of the Season of Conquest commanders, but long story short, the final commander in Season of Conquest that came out, we're not going to see an infantry rotation for like another year. And he's okay, but he's not that much better than Alex. So right now there's a crossroads. YSG is a much better economic commander, especially if you like chaining. There's a lot of use for him in combat, and there's a lot of use for him economically for your account. And then Alex should be a very strong meta commander for a very long time. At your spending level, like, there's a good chance that during KVK2, like, you just 101 spin like every Alex wheel you see up until KVK3, and then you run Alex LC as soon as you can. That'd probably be pretty strong for you. You could either do that. You honestly, at your spending level, you might be able to do that and YSG, and have it not hurt you too much. And then once you translate to Season of Conquest, we can go like QB YSG, and we can go for Alex LC. And that's pretty strong, actually.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm especially looking at KVK1, KVK2. I don't know if I still play like for Season of Conquest if the game is still fun. Then, like, especially like I want to have a lot of short-term fun. I assume so.
If it's short term, like, you're probably gonna want YSG and Alex, just because number one, they can both transition well, and number two, Alex YSG is probably the single strongest march you can have in KVK2. I would say like the game definitely gets like much more fun once you get to Season of Conquest. I think you'll be surprised.
Okay.
Yeah. But we can do Alex and YSG in that case. We'll say like, I would say 101 spin wheels, and we'll call that 140k per month. You're gonna get 2 wheels per month. You just spin it to 101 every time. So for Richard, you haven't seen the first. So when I say wheels, I mean commander specific wheels. So you're gonna get like a wheels for gold key commanders, and we're just gonna ignore those. So
I have no clue about the events, by the way. Like, literally.
Okay. So for the wheel, basically, it's like every Tuesday of Mightiest Governor, you're gonna see a wheel. So the next wheel you see is gonna be Richard, I'm pretty sure. And basically, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna 101 spin all 3 of Richard's wheels. They come in groupings of 3. You're gonna 101 spin all of his wheels, and then you're gonna use sculptures to get him to 5-5-1-1. So save all your specific commander sculptures until after you've spun all of his wheels, or save all your universals until after. Then with YSG, you can either expertise him on his first or second wheel, and then with Alex, I'd wait until his 3rd wheel, something like that.
Okay.
So we'll say if you have extra gems, I would consider doing VIP materials could be like 44k gems per month, and Dalruk's puzzle box could be 88k gems per month. You have a lot of gems on hand, so these are just things I would consider overall. I wouldn't spend much more than this unless your gem count keeps going up. We'll put in parentheses, consider like 800k, right? So if you're if I've underestimated your gem income, even with the extra stuff that we have here, and you find yourself at like 800k gems like a couple months from now, then you can PM in. We can put some more stuff in this list, but this should be good. Yeah. It's also
so one thing.
No, you're good.
What I was especially wondering about, like, when do I really speed up? Because I legit use speed ups day one, and after that I was almost doing nothing.
Okay.
Because I felt like saving. Like we claimed the altars today, so I felt like waiting for the bonuses was nice. I was like naturaling because I watched a lot of stuff that buildings, like, there's not a lot of buildings to do, so I saved like a lot of universals. I wasted like 50 days on on fucking troops on the first day. That was not too smart, but yeah. What do I really speed up, and when do I speed up?
So
Like, do I just pick up a MGE rank 1?
So
Or
I would say like 3 really good times to use speed up. So the first thing is if you can move to the center of the map and show me the Lost Temple.
it's probably somewhere here.
To the
Right?
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there in the middle. So the Guardians here, these will drop 15% runes. So the first thing you want to do is, you want to probably get like a couple months into the kingdom. You want to look for a 15% rune. If you click on the Lost Temple and you click on the little
Titles, yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna look for a title as well, and then you're also going to look for a kingdom buff. So the kingdom buff there. So
I've actually never clicked on this.
So with all 3 of these, the title, KD buff, and the 15%, it's gonna give you like either 30 or 35% total buff, and you can also keep an eye on your alliance tech as well. But mostly these 3 things are the most important. If you can have these 3 things, that's a really good time to spend speed ups. The second thing I would keep in mind is generally people, if you have to stay in the top alliance, spending speed ups is good for that, but you shouldn't have an issue with that. So what I will say is I would consider your universal speeds to be research speeds. So really early game, getting like a few troops into that is okay, but for future reference, a little bit on building is probably fine, but vast majority keeping it to research speeds is probably the way to go. The third thing that I like to do is I call it complete but not compete. If you're going to go for so whenever you spend speed ups, personally, I would never go for MGEs. I don't think it's a really good idea. If you really want to focus on early game, getting a good Martel and perhaps considering expertising him, like if you get Martel from your dailies and you maybe spin one of the universal wheels for Martel and then you put some specific sculpts, it can be not as painful necessarily, but that's something, number one, I wouldn't advocate for it, and number two, that's something you'd have to consider really hard. Generally, I would like to focus away from MGEs until you're at least T5, and then you can start to consider it. I would say I'd focus on 20 sculpture events like Game of Power, Now or Never, Lord of War, etc. And I would like to see you getting top 100 and top 50 for every single 20 sculpture event you see. And doing all the solo events that give you 650 gem tokens, those are also really good. I would say continue. Sorry.
Because I'm also good friends with all the whales that I also brought here. Like for MGEs, I can always ask for permission to get the first place, and
exactly
we'll fix it that way.
Yeah, if they were good, that's the move. I would say. So in terms of a value in which you want to go for first place for a top 20 event like a Game of Power or something, I would say 10 days of speeds per sculpt is ideal, right? So if you can get it cheaper than that, so generally you go for top 50 or top 100 because you can get a sculpt or two for 3 days of speeds, right? It's really good. Now, right now you're really early game, so spending 200 days of speeds for first place is psychotic. But probably once you get about 2 months in, if you can spend 200 days of speeds and get a first place, that's pretty good. If you see an opportunity to where it's 70 days, 80 days of speeds to get a first place, that's a really good deal. There is an opportunity cost, especially really early game. But if you are friends with the whales and you kind of know who's going to be reaching for those number 1 spots, talk to a few of them, collaborate, and see if it's open. That's what I would do sometimes. And I would also do some grimy stuff too, make sure to stack research until the very end. Even if you don't have a title or a rune, towards the end of the day, even though the opportunity cost might be a little steep, the fact that you don't have to go up to 200 days and maybe you have to go to 110, 120 to just last minute steal something from somebody, they might be mad at you for a week or two, but at the end of the day, they should have been paying attention. So
yeah, I'm not planning to steal anything because we're good friends. Actually, I met these guys a week ago and they're already sending me a package of beer, Bolek. It's quite
okay
fun.
Okay, he's a nice guy, his kinfolk. Okay, I love that for you. I'm just saying,
this guy also has infinite money glitch, so I'm not competing, but
I'm just saying, if
he will let me if I ever want
beat him in the head with a rock and steal his stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
10 days of speeds per sculpt. At least collaborate with them if you're not gonna steal from them. Personally, I like the stealing better, but I understand. Okay, so that's when I would use speed ups. Is everything clear about that, or?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Awesome. So let's talk commanders. So you were asking how many marches you'd want to run. Personally, you can run as many marches as you have level 60 commanders, and as many as you can fit 310,000 troops in, right? So 200,000 troops for CH25 level 60 comm. Then you get an extra 10,000 troops from having, I believe it's VIP 14 or 15. You're going to have 15 by the time you get KVK 1 anyway. And so 310,000. Then we're going to want an extra 90,000 for the hospital. So each march is going to need 400,000 T4 in order to maintain it. So 800,000 T4 is a pretty reasonable thing for you to do, especially if you're chaining, because we're not looking to use too many universals. So we're going to have 400,000 cav T4, 400,000 infantry T4, ideally in 2 level 60s. Technically, you could have like 5 level 60s and run a 5 march. I ran a 5 march. I didn't have much fighting, though. It's more difficult to sustain, and your marches get much shittier, and your gear gets much shittier as well. I'd rather just consolidate if that's fine with you. Is that fine with you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the 2 marches I want to run here are going to be Mina YSG and Martel Sun Tzu. Martel does not have to be expertised. So actually, hold up. Before I do this, we're gonna say let's say legendary and it's like commander order. So we're gonna say for commanders, Martel out of Dailius. Ask for Martel MGE. We want Martel at least 5511 from Dailies and MGE. Personally, I would not expertise, but it is an option that you can explore closer to KVK 1. You can PM me about that closer to that date. You should get more familiar with the game before you decide on something so intense.
Sure.
So we're going to say legendary comm order. So we're going to say 5511 Richard, level 60 is a pretty good idea. I like this a lot. We're going to say do not, so we're going to put in parentheses, do not put universal sculpts until his 3rd wheel. Then we're going to say YSG, yeah, so we're going to say YSG level 40 expertise. We're going to say like Martel level 60, 5511. You can put the stars and the XP into Martel whenever, just because he's also like okay as a chaining primary. So I go Richard level 60 and of course Mina level 60 as well. But Mina's probably going to come before Richard, so we'll say Mina level 60. Okay.
I've been also doing like these guardians 2 times per day. This is like the most time-consuming thing ever. Like
super annoying. It's annoying, but it's definitely the most worth it.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's just so for each legendary commander, you're gonna have 2 to 3 legendary primaries. It's 60 mil XP per, which is just like a super egregious amount. I would say the commanders that really need to get XP, like if you're saving books, getting Mina to 60 is really important, and getting Martel to 60 is really important because you're gonna be chaining with Richard. You're gonna have a lot of extra XP for him. I personally really like getting Sun Tzu to level 60 just because you can run Sun Tzu YSG or Sun Tzu Ethelfled. It gives a little more flexibility. Sun Tzu as a primary in certain situations is really nice. However, for sure you're going to have like a usable Richard. So Richard Sun Tzu is going to be a march you're going to be heavily considering. Mina Sun Tzu is even a march before YSG. That isn't bad. Sun Tzu is going to do a lot less work for you as a primary. So the purple stars aren't really an issue. It's just the total XP you're going to have to put in him. But if you're already chaining with him, it matters a lot less. So personally for epic comms, I don't know if I would say like level 60 any of these, but like Sun Tzu expertise is good. You don't really need Bjorn because he's not going to be a primary for you. So the second one I do is probably like Matilda. I consider Bay bars afterwards. If you're running like Martel YSG instead of Martel Sun Tzu. Actually, I like Sun Tzu instead of Bay bars. Yeah, so I mean, let me think. I guess if you're running Martel YSG, Richard Sun Tzu, and then Mina would look for like Bay bars as secondary or Chow Chow. I'd prefer Bay bars though in that case. So I'd go for your epic
I also
comms.
need like garrison or like rally leads and stuff like this.
I personally, you're not in the spending range where I consider you to be a good garrison or rally lead. I would just let your guy with the infinite money glitch handle that, and just make sure your field marches are in a good spot. As you get closer, like if they ask you to do some kind of part-time rally for infantry, you're already gonna have Martel and YSG. If you do, or my bad, not rally. If you do garrison stuff, which is the cheaper of the two options, then it's gonna be with Martel, and it's gonna use the same gear that you used to field anyway. So. I wouldn't worry too hard on it. I would definitely not think about rallying though. Just the garrison is more reasonable.
Because like somehow the kingdoms we compete against, like they're like really weak. There's like only a single 10 million plus player. Like legit no one paying a lot of money in this game. No clue.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. There's a lot of imbalance, and that's another reason is like if your KVK1 looks like it's not going to have a lot of fighting, there's not a huge recent expertise, like especially Martel.
Okay.
But yeah, for Epic Comms, I go Sun Tzu, Matilda, Baybars, and then honestly, like, it can be like anyone after that. I would just make sure you have those three at least. With these marches, we can consider like Martel, YSG, or Martel, Sun Tzu, Mina, YSG, and we'll say like, or if you want 3 comms, we could do like Martel, we could do like Rich, Sun Tzu, Martel, YSG, and Mina Baybars.
So I tried to get the tech up to level 10 for like infantry and cavalry, right?
So the way I would do that, personally, Mina's a pretty strong commander. If you end up running 2 infantry marches, I would always get infantry first, personally, especially if you're doing more chaining. Cavalry first isn't bad. It's just like getting more stats into Martel and Richard is just really, really strong if you want to be chaining more. You'd probably be chaining with like 2 marches with your activity level. And that would be like Martel, Athelflaed, and like Rich, YSG. So I like getting more stats into infantry to make sure your chaining is more effective. It's a better use of your time, I would say.
Alright.
So I'd say for that, for the gear that you'd want to put on them, your basic, imp gear is just going to be windswept, 4-piece, Cowrax, humility, gatekeepers. Then for basic cav gear, we're gonna say windswept, 4-piece, vanguard, 2-piece.
I have that already. Nice.
Cool.
Well, getting there.
Yeah, so this is just the basic pieces. If we're looking for like higher level gears, so like reasonable inf gear that we would want would be like we like witches lineage. So a common misconception is that people really like defense and health really early game, but the thing is especially your infantry commanders are going to give you a lot of defense and health. The reason why attack is so frowned upon in Season of Conquest is because Crystal Tech is going to saturate that stat, but as you don't really have Crystal Tech, things like Quinn Soul and Witch's Lineage are actually not very bad in that part of the game. So Witch's Lineage is fine, Quinn Soul is fine, especially because, Quinn Soul giving Bardoon is also nice for chaining. I like Cess Brutality, Cowrax, Humility. Gatekeeper Shield is still good. We don't necessarily need the katana. It's just a lot of materials. We're gonna say Cess Brutality. Okay, and the boots would be Frost Shreds are fine. Personally, Scarlet Hounds are like good, but there's not a huge reason to. And then in terms of gear, so we're gonna want like So when I say infantry set helm, do you know what that means?
No clue. But I watched like a lot of, there were like some videos that show like gear and what to upgrade, and I was just going straight for those. Like which to get first and like which pieces to upgrade first, and
yeah,
they
so
give like a good idea.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna write that out in the notes, but just so you know what it is, if you go to the little guy at the bottom of the list, it's like the little man tab.
What?
It's like you see like the boots, the rings, like the pieces of armor type.
Ah, this one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so scroll down to the Eternal Empire. Cool. They're a little higher.
Internal.
There you go.
What's legendary? Okay.
Yeah, so this is going to be the infantry set. So whenever I say like set helm, set wep, anything like this, it's coming from this set.
Okay.
So the first thing I'd look to upgrade is going to be the infantry set helm. So this is something you're going to get out of like egg, or something you might get out of the dig event. If you get like pick one helmet options, this is definitely one. Then when it comes to the Quinn Soul, we're going to want to upgrade this to Hoplo. Generally, you can get this out of Lutheran Scrolls or the Tavern. So although it is arguably about as useful as getting the infantry set helm, the set helm you're for sure not going to get out of like Tavern or anything like that. So if you can get Hope Cloak for free, I would value a blueprint at around like 30,000 gems. So ideally, but like having extra Hope Cloaks and stuff isn't bad with the new refined system. I would just rather put those gems elsewhere if possible. But as soon as you finish the infantry set helm, start working on the Hope Cloak, it'll be fine. Sus Brutality can go to, so I'm gonna, the more the longer the arrow is, the longer you should wait before you make it. So Inf set helm and Hope Cloak are gonna have the longest arrows. Sus Brutality to set gloves is pretty good. We like this. Frost Treads to set boots is good. We're going to keep the Cowrack's Humility. We don't want to move that out. And we'll put like 4 arrows on Gatekeeper Shield. And we'll say set weapon. So by the time you go for the infantry set weapon, you should have the other 3 set pieces. And the 4th one is just to make sure you get the march speed.
How many days in is this realistic?
At your spending level, I mean, it really depends on how lucky you are when it comes to the egg. But I've seen people with 4-piece imp set, come into KVK1, assuming they're doing every egg and they are 185.
Really? Okay.
Buying out the digs. Yeah, because I mean, like, you're gonna have like 2 eggs, I believe, which should be like 2 BPs in their own. You get 2 digs, I believe, as well, which is about 2 BPs. And then, assuming Lutheran Scroll is gonna give you a Hope Cloak, that should be your 5 pieces of legendary. Again, that's like kind of expensive to build, but you do have a shitload of gems, so it's not impossible. I would say in terms of cav gear, now if you're looking between Imp and Cav, if you're splitting between, then you're not gonna have the full Imp set, but you should be able to have like a decent amount of both. For cav gear, I would say like Expedition Helm is pretty solid. Dark Lord's Blessing is nice. Trial of the Lost Kingdom is going to be Lost Kingdom / Heart of the Saint. They're both pretty good. If you can get Trial of the Lost Kingdom, there's no reason to get Heart of the Saint. So cav gear, so Expedition Helm, Dark Lords, Trial of the Lost Kingdom. We're gonna say Gladiator, E-sets, Sufferance, and then we're gonna say I really hate the cav boots. Technically, I think they're flame treads, right? If you go to the boot section and scroll down, the cav purple boots like suck ass by like every metric. They're Cloud Racers. So in terms of upgrades,
I believe I have this one. I have those already, but they're useless.
No, yeah, those are for archers. I just said the name wrong, but so Cloud Racers to set cav boots. Set cav boots are like one of the first gear upgrades you should possibly get, like in total. Like as important as infantry set helm is for infantry, cav set boots are just huge. So I like set cav boots as your first one, assuming you can get Lutheran Scrolls for the Hope Cloak. That frees out your pick one choices for your chest plates to be set cav chest. So we like set cav chest. Expedition Helm can just kind of stay as is. In terms of weapons, for cavalry you want the KVK helm and the KVK weapon, so you don't want the lance and you don't want the helm. So I would just stay as far away from those as humanly possible. Keeping the epics is fine. Gladiator can eventually become Ash the Dawn. It's not like a bad piece, but I would definitely take your time. I would say like Ash of the Dawn should be like the last upgrade. And then we'll say like Esen's Sufferance into Navarre's. Navarre's is actually quite a good piece. However, I would wait on this as I would rather have the Inf set gloves upgrade and get this from Scrolls or Tavern. Yeah, so Navarre's is like a pretty excellent piece overall. I do like it. And if you can pick up a Navarre's blueprint from something that is not like Egg or Dagobah or something, then building it is totally fine. I just wouldn't go out of your way to pick up this blueprint. I'd focus most of your blueprints on the infantry stuff. The only two like cab pieces you really want are going to be the set cab boots and the set cab chest. For infantry, it's going to need a lot more legendary pieces, and you can get them a lot earlier.
Okay.
So I'd focus on that one harder. Just make sure you absolutely have the cavalry set boots. If you have anything, like those are really important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually wondering how does this special talent thing work, because I don't think I have any special talent gear. Like, how do I trigger this? Do I just craft it until I have one, or?
So for all pieces, whenever you craft them, have an 11% chance to get a special talent. And then after you craft something, then you have the option to use a blueprint and refine it for more. For legendary pieces, it doesn't just require the blueprint; it requires the blueprint and extra materials. So for that reason, if you want to use your extra blueprints to refine an epic or a elite or an advanced piece of gear, that's totally fine. Just I would not refine any legendaries. If you special talent it, awesome. If you don't, then it kind of is what it is.
Okay.
But in terms of gear, that was like a whole shitload. Usually I tell people to just kind of ignore it, but since you are spending so much, it's important that we have the notes here. But I would just follow the notes. I would not overthink it, since there's going to be a lot other stuff.
Yeah, it will take some time.
Yeah. Okay, so that's where I'd spend the gems. That's where I'd spend the speed ups. You said that the other kingdoms are weak, so you don't have to migrate.
Yeah, I just migrated, so I'm anyways logged out. But it's literally like I'm probably like the second highest spender, I would say, in our entire realm.
Okay, excellent.
Like, it's literally very weak.
Okay, well, this is most of the things that I would have on your account. I'm surprised we got through them so quickly. Do you have what other things were you curious about?
We have a lot of stuff covered, but what I was wondering as well is, what do I do with the talents on the gatherers past 37? Like, I don't know what to do. It feels bad to have them like.
Yeah, I mean, at 40 you get the extra movement speed, and that's kind of it. I like going to
so just useless.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to the top side, I would go for like anything that has movement speed in it. I would generally pick up. So like some of these like small
these small things.
Yeah, some of these have like, I think on the right side, some of these are moving. Yeah, march speed.
And there was march speed.
Yeah, like that one.
Yeah, okay.
So I would look for the extra march speed on some of these and pick that up. My gatherers are level 60. That's what I look for on mine. Since I generally go from node to node if I'm like paying attention.
Yeah, okay. That's. What else did I have? Like, yeah, tier 4 or tier 5. Like, I will, I guess, find out what is more realistic.
If resources aren't an issue, T5 is always going to be a better option, since it's so much less of a strain on your speed ups. If resources are an issue, I'd focus on T4. That's about it, honestly. It's not too complicated. T4 is going to put more of a strain on your speeds. T5 will put more of a strain on your resources. Decide what you have more of, and then yeah.
Yeah, all right. I believe we also covered my points.
Okay, sweet. And if you have like any other things that come to mind, anything you wish you'd ask, you can always just shoot me a PM. I'm pretty good at responding. Right. I am in KVK, so you might be a little much, or like I might not respond for a little bit, but if you just ping me a couple extra times, like I will eventually respond. But yeah, I mean, your account looks pretty good overall. The spending looks good. You look like you kind of know what the fuck you're doing already, so this is not too complicated for me. But yeah, I mean, just ping me if you need anything, and you should be good to go.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, have yourself a great one, and good luck.
Yo, bye-bye.
All right, pretty good. That dude's account basically coached itself. I'm gonna be honest. Like that man was like, "Oh, like I watched your beginner guide, and I did like a bunch of the stuff on your beginner guide." I was like, word. I was like, that's awesome for you. Let me see. Let me lower this a little bit. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, guys. If you have any questions, I'll come back and I'll just like start going through it. All right, that should be fun. Be right back.
it's worth showing off, it's worth protecting. Add tech coverage to your USAA renter's insurance and help protect your electronics from accidents, spills, and more. Help protect your tech for less. Get a quote today.
Numbers move you, but some can stop you in your tracks, like the tens of thousands of people who were diagnosed with certain HPV-related cancers. For most people, HPV clears on its own. But for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers. Gardasil 9 is a vaccine given to adults through age 45 that can help protect against certain diseases caused by HPV, including cervical, vaginal, vulvar, anal, and certain head and neck cancers, such as throat and back of mouth cancers and genital warts. Gardasil 9 doesn't protect everyone and does not treat cancer or HPV infection. Your doctor may recommend screening for certain HPV-related cancers. Women still need routine cervical cancer screenings. You shouldn't get Gardasil 9 if you've had an allergic reaction to the vaccine, its ingredients, or are allergic to yeast. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system, are pregnant, or plan to be. The most common side effects include injection site reactions, headache, fever, nausea, dizziness, tiredness, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and sore throat. Fainting can also...
All right, we are back. What's up, y'all?
Protect what counts. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about Gardasil 9.
All right, see what's up. Problem with T4, you're less squishy than the T5 players and you can't tank. That is true. Adrian, what's up, man? Tracky, welcome. What KD was he in? I'm not entirely sure. Time bomb abuser is crazy. Alright. I'll remove these from my ear hole. Mute Adrian before going to the toilet? What do you mean? What do you say? Don't listen to T5 players if below KVK3. I have no idea. Or lanky, longer hair. Who's that in the back? That is GT. What up, Zach? How you doing, bro? Welcome. Eyes, what's up? What's poppin'? How you been? How old is that dude's account? 22 days. HSM, how you doing? Do you still recommend imp stuff over KVK stuff? Is the March speed really worth 9% less stats? 10% March speed, 9% stats. I like it better personally, and you can get it earlier. If you want to have like one set of KVK gear and one set of set gear, that's probably fine in terms of like being able to refine. It's just really hard. Like once you get to hyper late and you're looking to like refine all your gear, like getting like you have to get like 10 pieces of like KVK blueprints in order to like fully refine something. That's pretty goddamn hard. And then changing that to 20 pieces on 2 sets seems harder. Do you have a Crystal Tech guide for F2P? I have a video called like Crystal Tech Concepts. It's not like a full guide just because everybody's looking to invest into different things for different reasons. I don't really have a blanket for it. T4 and Sock, top 3 player, top 10, all Sock with chain. Don't push T5 will be your biggest mistake. Are you trying to make like easier opponents? Okay. Doing other coaching this stream? I'm not entirely sure. I actually just pinged your ticket earlier. You need T5 for events? This guy's the wrong guy. I mean, like, okay, let's say you don't push for T5. Like, are you saying don't use T5 units? Or are you saying don't get Castle 25? Like, what is your argument? The biggest question is, like, if you're saying don't train T5 units, there could be an argument for that. But, I mean, if your argument is, like, don't have T5 tech, that's psychotic. Being 5 seconds ago? Yeah, earlier, like, 5 seconds ago. Maze, what up, man? How you been? I guess you're saying Castle 25 because you're saying like don't unlock T5 units. I mean, like there might be an argument for that, right? But if you're saying like don't get Castle 25, that's psychotic. Not fast doesn't make it, like it just doesn't make sense, right? Because Castle 25 is 36% stats for your T4 units. 36. That's a shitload, dude. 36 is like damn near an entire gear set. You would sacrifice an entire gear set for stubbornness. That's insane to me. Good? I'm doing pretty good, man. Having a good time. He's saying don't push Castle 25, is what he's saying. He's saying do it slowly. You have Castle 25 max tech, then I mean nobody's really arguing with you. Because the actual T5 upgrade is like 50 days of speeds, right? It's like negligible. How far are you into KVK? We just passed zone 5. So we have 36 days left. I'm gonna get T5 units until you get a legendary gear set for your main unit. I just don't think it makes sense. If the argument is literally like don't put in the 50-day upgraded for T5, like I think that's like psychotic. That's like 3 years of speeds, like about 3 years of speeds to get to get all the upgrades required for T5. Like there's not a huge reason to not pick up T5 at that point, whether it be like for bastions, like your bastions are way more efficient, whether it be for MGEs or events or chaining or stuff like that. Like it just doesn't make sense. If you're very confident, you should put your governor ID and let your account be judged for the merit of your ideas.
With the Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card, earn unlimited 2% cash back on purchases you want, like dance lessons.
Confidence should be backed up.
And on what you need, like memory foam inserts.
All right, his ID is in there. Whoever's curious can go look and decide for yourselves. But keep in mind, when he says, you know, don't push T5, like he also has Castle 25, right? Castle 25 T4 is T5 as a T5 push. Because I'm not telling people to use T5 units, I'm telling people to get T5 tech. You never chain with T4? That's very funny. That's a funny statement. I didn't always have T5. I am free to play. I mean, you could even ask Furious. Like, Furious is running into issues chaining with T4. Oh, wow. Oh, no. I didn't even realize that my my gold deposit had come back. Let me see if I can still do this before I reset. T5 is T5? Well, the argument is VIP 14 or Castle 25. Right? No one is arguing use exclusively T5 units, right? You're playing semantics, which is like okay, but like no one is arguing use only T5 units, right? That's not the argument. The argument is max your castle. Furious is Castle 25 and a spender, I might add. Furious is not T5, or it's not FTP. You watching anything new? Right now, I've been watching a lot of the new like shitty isekais, which I thought would have been pretty cool. I watched, there's this video, it's like I'm 30 and becoming an adventurer or something like that, and that one's pretty nice as well. No one is saying use exclusively T5. That's like, no one is making that argument. Like, you can ask Furious. Like, there are a ton of downsides to Furious using only T4. Like, a shitload. And a lot of that is his chaining with, his chaining on barbs. A lot of that is the training bastions and MGEs. But, like, these training bastions are way shittier if you have T4. Like, way shittier. It's not even close, bro. Like, the training bastions through this and the power training bastions are shittier. The lower of a spender you are, the more impactful it is. Do you like Black Clover? I thought it was okay. Somebody convinced me recently to pick it up again. I just have to like find the time to like want to sit down and get back into it. I quit around like episode 70 or a little bit before. I told that around episode 70 is when it gets really hype, and I guess I just quit right before it popped off. I chain with T4. I'm sure you chain with T4. I'm just saying you chaining with T4 would be strictly worse than you chaining with T5. It just is strictly worse. Which is, by the way, like, it's okay to focus on your T4 marches. It just like it doesn't make sense, right? Like when you have enough T4 to run all of your field marches, why would you not just train tier 5? It's just strictly more efficient to train tier 5 and kill them at that point. Because you're like wasting your time. T4 players offer a ton. The reason why Furious is not T5 is not because he thinks T5 suck. It's because his account is made to have that limitation. But it's a limitation. Like, that is the point. His brother is literally the chosen one, to be fair. How do you move your units around with one click? I have hotkeys, so I'm on PC. I just go full T5. I'm using T4 this KBK, right? Like, I have T4, right? I don't think T4 is bad. I just think it's like slow rolling your castle doesn't make sense. The reason why you go for your castle quickly is not because you want the T5 unit, it's because you want the T5 tech. The T5 unit is impactful, but not that impactful. The biggest thing is you like field fighting with T4s is fine, but you want to kill T5, so you don't want to kill T4. You say wrong because you've never played T4. I'm playing T4 this KVK. You just have no idea, and that's fine. I can't fix your ignorance, I guess. That's solid. Whatever. It's whatever, bro. It's totally fine. Whatever. You ever watch Ascendance of a Bookworm? I have. I thought it was really good. Surprisingly good. Ascendance of a Bookworm I think is better than it I think better than it should be, yeah. Isn't T4 just worse performance and lower KP? T4, if you have more speeds, you want T5. If you have more resources, you want T4. You can get T5 tech and have T4 marches. Like, getting to unlocking T5 does not mean all your units just upgraded tier 5. You can have both tiers. The tech is what's important. What's up, Marvelous? How you been, bro? Do you like animes like Naruto and Hunter x Hunter? I think Hunter x Hunter is really good. Naruto, I just didn't like very much. T4 is not cheaper speed up wise. I mean, like, technically it is, but like, proportionally it's weaker. It is a bigger drain on your speeds. Because, like, strictly, like, numerically, T4 is less speed ups to heal, but T5 is stronger, right? So T5 take about 50% more speed ups, but like a shitload more resources. But T5 are about, I think they're like 30% stronger, but the staying power, because 30% stronger means that throughout the entire march, as it takes less damage, and the damage it takes is slower as a consequence, right? So it's on the field for longer. So in terms of staying power, you can make more mistakes and still stay out and still do more damage. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it to you. There's a time and place for T4. I think so. I think you probably just need to... you might be too close to it right now, because if your account is like solely dedicated to T4, if you've never fought with T5, I don't know if you know... Like, I don't know if you know what it feels like fighting with both, right? It'd probably be good for you to step back and look at both situations. Didn't play what happened at 1365. I'm still here. I do have a video regarding hotkeys. It's pretty good. By the way, if you guys are just coming in, please drop a like. I'd really appreciate it a lot. What do you think about One Piece? I quit One Piece probably like 200 episodes in. One Piece has some of the best moments in anime history, hands down. Just the way that it gets there is very annoying for me. I just like, I don't want to invest that much time into an anime. It's a good anime, like, don't get it wrong. It's very, very bloated. The Long Ring Longland arc being canon is psychotic, right? It is just an absolutely insane arc to have to like robot chicken style like stretch my eyelids open to enforce me to watch in order to progress to the anime. It's nuts. There are definitely great things about One Piece, but the pacing is just too much for me. I see why people like it. It's awesome, especially like the Whitebeard finale was one of the best moments in anime history. Like I truly that scene gave me chills, bro. And I don't even watch One Piece, right? I will definitely give One Piece its flowers. It's just not the best. What's up, Goodbye? How you been, bro? Welcome. You was a good F2P. I still am F2P. Have you been watching House of Dragons? I've not gotten past the first episode. I've been busy, sadly. You like reminders? Get me. Glad you do it so I don't forget. Reminders for what? Someone ban this guy talking dense. It's not banning. Like you guys are always welcome to have different opinions. I don't agree with his opinion necessarily, but like plenty of people think T4 is more like everybody. You know, there's a ton of people that are like, oh, go for VIP 14. Oh shit. I didn't even notice some of these expired. Jesus Christ. A lot of people like think that VIP 14 is going to be more important than T5, that you should slower your castle, that stuff like that. Like a lot of people think that. Like it's okay. It's fine for that to be it's fine for that point of view to be represented. I mean, like I'd like to consider myself like pretty good at this game. I should be able to refute that and be okay. It's not no big deal, boys. He's totally okay. He's well within his rights to have his own opinion. It's a-okay out here. Wheel of Fortune. What do we want here? Gotta be Boudica or Edward? I think Edward, right? Yeah. Actually, it should probably be Boudica. Yeah. No. Gotta be Boudica, I think. Would I even want to 10 spin her? I'll do the 50% and then we'll see later. And it's really I have more time for. The T4 5 versus 5 combo is boring. I think so. I think it's pretty definitive. Going for Castle 25 makes more sense, but it is what it is. It's not like, guys, you can use T4 in a high seed KD. There are plenty of T4 players. That's not the argument. The thing is just like, if you're like Castle 25 is important to go for quickly, not for the T5 unit, but for the tech. But the T5 unit is also useful in some ways, but fielding the T4 is fine, right? But if you're gonna field the T4, you want max tech. What time should I start doing the routine? I have no idea, bro. As much time as you can stomach. I don't even do that now. White bread arc is old? I have no idea. Oh, white beard? Yeah, I mean, I'm not current, bro. What's up, Raheem? How you been? Not Edward? 2 bills. I mean, like, there's no need, like, we don't have to call him trash. Like, he could be a fine player. Like, these are it's okay, guys. It's not, I swear to God, it's not that big a deal. What would you guys recommend as a 4th March? I have Sip, LC, Nevsky, Joan, and ZL Herman. I don't know. I don't know if I'd go for Wallace right now. I would consider going for QB, bro. QB is really strong right now. Going for like QB and like YSG if you have it, or QB and Joan, and then going for like Nevsky Mina or something like that would be pretty good. Siege is also not bad, but I would personally go for a 2nd cap march before I go for Siege. I think you should have 4 or 5 marches finished and then consider Siege. Siege is a 6 march seems fine, especially for like players that players that will never field 6 marches. Or if you're never gonna field 6 marches, your 6th march could be a utility piece. Y'all need to chill. Yeah, I think Rando's right. I've been pretty good, bro. Next cavalry comes soon. Next cavalry definitely does not come soon, right? We have infantry coming out, then we have cavalry coming out. Or we have infantry, archers, leadership, and then we have like 8 or 9 months to the next cav. The last cav just came out. I'll never go siege, feels so anti-team. True, but I mean, like, if you already have like a bunch of extra stuff. Do you think William Wallace will make a big difference in the current if mark meta? I think he's going to make a difference. I don't think he's going to make a massive difference. He'll make a bigger difference in Belisarius, but not as big of a difference as, say, like Herman. No, we don't do selling here. No account selling. We are a sponsored content creator. Go for Herman or ZL or wait. I think Herman ZL is really, really strong right now. It's arguably the best march in the game. William with LC comes when you play with 3 marches. It's amazing. Never, what's up, man? Can you look at the proposition I sent you in game mails? My name is Agent Rock. I just like I never check deals. I mean, you can describe it a little here. If it's something that's not against TOS and it's interesting, I'll check it out. But I don't usually check in information. Siege is very team, actually. I don't know if Siege is very team. I mean, like, Siege is good. Siege is good and it clears field, kind of. You just can't move it. Actually, no, Siege is not team. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't do pushes. It barely does defenses. And Siege is like good. Siege is like good, and it can be good for the kingdom in certain aspects, but not in others. And whereas like individual marches are always going to be good. Have you seen his active skill, Alex's die? Wallace's active skill. I mean, like, Wallace is good. I don't know if Alex is like... Alex is not out of the meta. He's not that much better than Alex, but he is good enough to consider replacing. I mean, like, we should definitely see, like, testing before we decide on that, I think. I think if you already have, like, Alex LC and, like, Juan Sip, that, like, I would be very hesitant to, like invest 700 in this. You can control ball positioning in large parts of the range march. I would agree to disagree, personally. Like, if I'm seeing, like, either 200 marches or 150 marches and 50 range marches, like, I would rather have, like, 200 marches, right? I think, like, 200 marches, like, just positioning alone is just gonna, like, teabag range. I think having, like, 190 marches versus 200 marches, 190 regular marches with 10 range versus 200 marches, maybe then the range marches are pretty good, right? Just because the trades start to really matter at that point, having, like, a small, like, elite range unit. But I think, like, having, like, large swaths of it is probably not good for a kingdom. The mobility is just really, really important, I feel. Now, we haven't seen, like, that many range units before, so I could be wrong, but that's my gut. Very few. Yeah, I think very few could be good for the kingdom. But, you know, if we start to popularize it, it's not going to be very few. How many barb kills do you have? Probably around, like, 250,000. I wasn't subbed. Hey, thank you so much, Raheem. I appreciate it. 37 million kills on one of your recent KVKs. Nice. Is three Infomarch setup? It's Mutant Alex with 2400 damage. He doesn't have a damage debuff. So Alex makes the march he's hitting take 30% more damage, which is like crazy, right? It's like one of the... Is that the strongest debuff in the game? I'm pretty sure. I say the game and my head is about to explode looking at chat. It's okay. Like, guys, it's totally fine. What up, Riza? How you doing, man? Welcome. I'm using Gorgo, LC, Guan, Scipio. I think that makes sense for me to replace Gorgo with William. I think so as well. Alex doesn't put any damage, only shield. Check William. Alex puts a damage debuff. It's his expertise. You should check it out. Rise, how you doing? Or Ryzen, glad to have you here, man. Is chaining pre-KVK worth it or just do forts? Is it worth it in terms of your AP? Yes, chaining is the best thing you can do. Is it worth it in terms of your time or burnout? Maybe. It depends on how much you can stomach it. Or just skip my question because it's too long. I have no idea. Chat's going pretty fast. T4 versus T5 mattered a lot before the crystal system. After Lilith introduced, it doesn't matter how good of a march you have. You don't spend your march, you'll get chopped. I don't know about that, Mira. They're really other things at play. I think personally, I don't think crystal is the end all be all. Especially with the armament system, I think it's a lot less. I put in a good word for Arjun. He's been rescuing my question. 580 days old account is 2.1 bill okay. Yeah, looks okay. Lucid, what's up, man? How you been? I have a question. Going to KVK3 in 2 weeks. By the way, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button, I really appreciate it a lot. If you guys want to help support the stream, please donate to the Streamlabs link in the description below. Y'all's donations make sure I'm not homeless. It really helps out a shitload. My YG is 5515. I was wondering if ZL unlocks the circular AoE. I don't think I would invest in YG personally. That's another what 310 sculptures. And yeah, ZL at 1111 will have the same AoE. Using Gorgo, LC, Guan Scipio, ZL Herman, Budiko Nevsky. Wait. Budiko with Nevsky. Ah, you're in the one with the artifact? I take it? Sorry, Joan. Ah, I understand. Okay. Cool. Taking 1 mil in 7 days, no GC and no sanctums. Hey, good for you, Sharko. He got this chat active. You'll snowball and do better in the next. I can do 42 push-ups, dead stop. How about you? I don't know. I don't do regular push-ups anymore. I only do diamonds. And the only time I ever do push-ups is after I warm up with a 3.5 mile run. Hey, 5 gifted memberships from 123. Thank you so much, man. Again, guys, hey, every single donation you guys make is hugely impactful keeping the stream up. Some people think because I'm a YouTuber, I'm rich. I'm not. So every single donation really helps out a lot. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, man. I really appreciate it. Welcome to Chain Gang, guys. Enjoy your Honor FTP title. Thank you so much, man. Are you trying to roast someone that's one of the best kingdoms in the game? Me? I mean, I don't think he's trying to roast me. I think he's just very passionate about like the game, which is okay. Like I'm, it's not a problem, guys. I'm not concerned with my status. It's not a threatening thing. It is totally okay. We are all epic and we are all based, and we welcome discourse about Rise of Kingdoms. We think it's cool. Worrying with cardio is not optimal for muscle hypertrophy. I mean, personally, I like I'm bulking up pretty hard. My muscles are getting bigger, and my muscles are very dense in terms of muscle fibers because I do calisthenics instead of doing like direct heavy weightlifting. I don't know what my goals are, truly. Like, I just work out kind of just to work out. I don't really have like huge sprawling goals on it. So maybe if I was like trying to build like a bunch of extra muscle, it would change. But as of right now, I'm kind of good with what I have. Can you do pull-ups? I can do 13. I cannot do pull-ups. Actually, I was at the gym recently, and I jumped up to try to do one, and my my scapulars are they're not strong enough because my push-ups work my shoulders, my back, my buys, and my tries, but I can't do the full pull-up because I'm trying to do them this way. I guess if I did them like either way, like I just don't have that strength in my back, and I don't have a pull-up bar at my house to work it out. It's interesting. I'm incredibly physically fit, like incredibly fit, but that specific part of my body, which I need for like one part of the pull-up, I can't do right now. Every other part of my body is super fucking muscular. My core is crazy right now, but my scapulars are not. So I'm gonna have to get a pull-up bar. I'm gonna have to do negatives, and then I'll be able to do pull-ups. I think I'll be able to go pretty soon from pull-ups to muscle-ups, just because the muscle-ups is a lot of buys and tries, and my biggest issue right now is scapulars, which is kind of hilarious when you consider that that'd be like the very start of it. But yeah. Joan first, Nevsky secondary. Joan has a better talent tree in skill damage. Yeah, for shorter fights, I've definitely seen Joan do better. Personally, I like Nevsky as a primary, just because having his ability go first to have all your marches fire off with Nevsky is probably more important than just having Joan. But if you're only using one march, I do see how Joan can be better. Minus 1,000 or not? No, it's a pull-up. Cardio is very good for your heart, though. He's not a bodybuilder. That is also true. I'll be leaving. See you too late. Hey, man, I'll see you, Reaper. Take it easy. Sorry I didn't answer your question. Whatever it was. I apologize, bro. The chat's going pretty fast, and some of the questions are kind of big. Is that GT on the couch? That is GT on the couch. Is it worth getting ZL the 511? If not, or not because of my Richard? Yeah, I mean, I think ZL is a march you're probably going to use in the open field, and a march you use to chain. Did you gain more muscle? I did. I'm up like quite a lot of weight now. This is where we're at. If you guys are curious, what the arms are looking like. We're pretty big now, I think. What up, Diff? How you been, bro? Try to reach 5 skyville push-ups, 15 seconds to hold and focus on the negatives, at least 10 pull-ups to perform decent muscle-ups. Yeah, the thing is, like, the issue is not that I can't build a muscle. I know how I would build it. I just don't have, I don't have the equipment in my house, so. 12 to jump up to do pull-ups. Yeah, I mean, they're like 7 feet up, so. I'm 5'9". Your dad is right, you should join. The military or the gym? Definitely am never gonna join the military. I could definitely get a waiver and join the military. It's like, it's not impossible. I don't see why I'd ever do that, especially at 25, bro. I'm old now. Did you hear about the new Skibbity Sigma? I have no idea, bro. I can't. The brain rot is actually too much for me. I like, now that I know who, like, what's his name, Plaqueboy Max is, and like Yusuf and like Connie and all that. Like, I'm now, as I am trying to expand my YouTube repertoire into like more personality based content, I'm fully immersing myself in the brain rot. It is definitely crazy. Or what's his name, Jason the Ween. I was watching, I have no idea how these guys are so bad at talking to women. It like truly shocks me, especially Plaqueboy Max, bro. When I see that guy talk to women, it actually, like, I can't imagine being like attractive, in shape, with dreads, light skin, that's famous and wealthy, in selling so hard, bro. I'm just like, I've never witnessed it. Like, it astounds me. I look at it and I'm like, damn, bro, like, how the fuck, how he can't keep getting away with this? What do you need waivers for? I have asthma. You look sexy in uniform. I don't think so. How can I chain Sock in a top 8 player? How can I chain? How cannot I chain? I don't know what you mean by that. How can I chain in Sock with T4 troops on top 8? I'm sure you're a good chainer. I don't spend. I assume if we both spent the same amount of time chaining, I would be much more efficient in chaining than you would be, because of the troop difference. You can chain more honor than me, but I don't play as much as you. If you played in the way that I did in order to chain barbarians, your time spent would be more valuable. A pull-up bar is like maybe 5 to 10, then I'll say. But how's everything, Hayes? Good to see you again. Man, you're old? Yeah, I guess. What level is Asher better than YSG? I don't know, George. I don't use him. New face is growing on me? True. It's kind of nice. Max looks kind of zesty. Hey, you know, after Sketch got exposed, we used zesty sparingly, okay? Why are you not on Baba's DC? Kind of cringe. I don't know, dude. I don't like. I'm just not like too in there with the Rise of Kingdoms thing. Let me see a new screenshot. I just like, I don't care. Like, respectfully, like I'm like, a T4 player can get #1 honor if you put enough time in. The thing isn't that you can't do it. The thing is that it's less effective, right? Like, for example, like if somebody's building biceps, right? It's like somebody can just do a curl infinitely and build up their biceps, right? And they could probably eventually get really huge biceps if they're really dedicated, right? That's probably not the most efficient way to do it, right? You're probably gonna want to build your core and your cardio and so on and so forth, and do different things with diet or whatever. Like, you're just not playing the most efficient. You can still get the job done, and that's cool, right? It's just it's not as efficient as it could be, which again is your prerogative. Like, I'm not trying to like tell you how to play, right? But if you're gonna tell me what the most efficient is, I'll debate that. 12's glow up has to be studies. True. Demon boys are sleeping over tonight. Gonna be hot as fuck, but worth it. And how have I been? I've been all right. You know, some days are better than others for sure, but it's been cool. I could change 16 hours a day and hit top 1 honor with T3 troops. Maybe. Yeah. Hayes adopt me is crazy. Let it go before he stops being nice is crazy. I mean, I just don't attack too hard. He's in a DC kingdom. I mean, you'd be a DC kingdom would still be right. You saw the Banks leak? I didn't see the Banks leak. I just with like Banks like trying to help him to be like cool. Or a pull-up bar is actually a great investment. You'll keep on using it every time you enter and leave the room. We'll see then. Talking to 10s or 5s. 5s are way more easy to talk to. Max? I don't think so. I actually, man, 10s are, if you have access to really, really attractive women, it's not that hard to talk to them, because I don't know, like most guys, you just have to not talk about sex. And you should be all right. That's really about it. You just talk to them like they're just a normal person, which usually they just don't have very often, or some people just haven't had before, period. Be really, really, really surprised how easy it is to talk to really attractive people. I was. His schlong is everywhere? Oh. Yeah, crazy diff. Raheem, what's up, man? Going to season 3, I have the gold heads to max commander. I also have a lot of gems. Wondering if I should spin the wheel or just use the gold heads. Spinning the wheel, I mean, you're gonna have to unlock it regardless. So doing like a couple 100 spins on your first couple wheels is probably not a bad idea. How much KP do you have? I play 865 days, max tech T4. I have over 5 billion KP. And I have probably like what, like 200 more days to play than there? But like, this is my job also. Like I am like the techniques that, oh my bad, I don't have 200 more days. I have like 100 and something, and I have like, I don't know, twice your KP. Again, but this is my job. Like I am like arguably like one of the best players like ever. It's not like, it's very difficult to know more than me, and like on account growth. Rock TC's be cringe, true. Sabu Charles, what up, man? How you been? Did you invest on damage to barbarian armaments and green equipment? I used to. Now I just use my legendary stuff though. Jason is a good-looking guy. He just don't have Riz. Same with Max. True. Dude, Jason grew up crazy though. Jason grew up crazy. Dude, that dude put on like 20 pounds of muscle, and I was like, oh, I was like, why he kind of, I was like, dude, yo, he put on 20 pounds of muscle, and Jason was looking different, bro. He was moving different. I was like, god damn, bro. Hey, Deuce his eyes. Take it easy, man. Another professional pot. I'm not trying to flame him. Like, we don't have to flame him. You know? Ego to DXE. I mean, it's like true. Like, you know? Like a lot of the techniques that we use in this game to grow, like, I didn't learn through a video. Like, I invented, you know? I didn't even notice him, to be honest. His globe was insane, dude. It's nuts. It's actually crazy. Jason, in his globe was low key as well. Like, people do not bring that shit up, but he just looks different now. I can send screenshots. I'm sure you do. Like, I'm not trying to belittle you, right? But if you're gonna like try and go like ban for ban, right? If you're trying to like go stats for stats, like, you know what I mean? The Asian TikTok guy? Yeah. What's the difference between a jumper, sleeper, and a booster? A booster is an account that that helps your jumper or sleeper grow. A sleeper is an account that uses a orange passport. You have to stop sleeping over Hayes. Hayes is such a nice, I was gonna say nice girl. It sounds weird. Hayes is very nice. Be nice to her, please. Pretty please, cherries on top. Let us not harass like one of the 3 female viewers we have. Who let Diff out? And then a regular jumper uses the beginner migration with resist crazy. Yeah. Horsey, what up, man? Max tech with max equipment. I mean, when people say push to T5, they mean max tech. That's the whole point of pushing T5. Saying the globe was low-key. Only the OGs remember 12 without the low-key, without the curls and the buzz. Yeah, man, it was bad. I mean, you have to remember, like, the buzz was my ex. Like, my ex was like, yo, like, you should cut your hair. My ex told me to cut my hair and then left. And like, I don't know, like, I would like to believe like she didn't hate me, and it just happened to be coincidence, but like, I never would have done that shit on my own, bro. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a chance would I ever have like cut my hair so short if she had not like prompted me to do so. Max tech without T5. You're like boxing against like ghosts. What I'm telling you is like people are not telling people to run full T5 marches. That's not the argument that people are making. Because if you look at my like is T5 better than VIP 14 video, like I talk about it, right? I'm saying the argument is not over the T5 units. The argument is max tech or VIP 14. I don't know. Maybe there could be like a language barrier. Like I'm like not entirely sure. Not entirely sure what's happening. I'm playing this game since November of 2019. Before I came around, people thought it was impossible to hit T5 for F2P in less than 2 years. I don't know how else to say it. Like, you can have max tech and not need to run T5, right? But if you get max tech, you should unlock T5, right? There are things you could do with T5. Like, once you have your marches of T4 done, you don't want to kill T4 units. You want to kill the T5 units. You need farms to maintain tier 5, not to train and kill them, right? So yes, like a player with less farms should consider running T4. But you should still kill T5. You should not be killing T4 units. Fierce has an incredibly impressive account for T4. Okay, T5 definitely costs that much to heal. T5 is very expensive comparatively. Do you even gather gems anymore or just chain? I gather gems when I can. It's just hard. It's hard to find the motivation. That is true. Running forts is if you run forts to your farms, then yes, you will be able to afford it. That's hard and annoying. I personally think T4 is better in the field, which is why I'm running T4 this KVK. But I mean that's just because I'm lazy. Like if you have enough farms, if resources are not an issue, T5 is better. Speed ups wise, T5 is not as hard on your hospitals. Yes, it's like proportionally. Like speed ups are T5 are like 50% more speed ups. But in terms of like staying power, I'd consider themselves over 50% more powerful. Like in terms of like the amount you have to refresh T4, their staying power, the amount of damage they do, you know, so on and so forth. All right, it's not 50%. It's like 30%, I think. Let me see. It's like 30%, something like that, yeah. Maybe less. It's like 27%. Should update that restart guide. I don't think enough has changed in order to justify me updating it. It's just like it's just a really good guide, and like I'm not trying to like go through like every like edited thing possible. I mean there's like a couple things that like could be updated, but like nothing is like wrong. Nothing is like horrific. I would say like maybe like YSG should be more questionable than it was previously, and Alex should be given more consideration than it was previously. But I mean, other than that, like it's a really hard justification because I don't talk too much about the actual jump, and so if I don't talk too much about the actual jump, like I kind of don't want to. Why'd you scare Hayes away? I think Hayes is still here. She's just not talking because she's with her wiener dogs. What's up, Yar? How you been? Chaining God? Yeah, true. How you been, Yar? I don't want to die before watching 12 going back to KVK 2. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, 4 more farms. I hate having to get on them every hour to level them up, but anything for gems, true. Who cares how many farms you have? I mean, I have 5 farms as well, so. For wiener dogs, I'm eating. I just got the weenies. The only thing to change is don't invest in YSG unless you're going to chain. Don't invest in Alex, is not worth it. I think Alex is worth it for some people. Like if you're in KVK2 right now and you don't have YSG, Alex is definitely like worth considering. Do you recommend a jumper or something different? I personally, because like I invested in Alex when he was a much shittier prospect. I would do a sleeper for most people. Pause, Philip. What early game commanders are used to change? Should I just kill commanders with it's an AoE and any commanders you want to level up, really, Star? Just off season, boring, nothing to do. Yeah, I feel that shit, bro. I feel that shit, Yar. Glad to have you back though. I want to be in KVK like you, my guy, dude. I mean, this KVK is like, there's some shit here, but I'm honestly super burnt out. The off season was too much for me. The KVK drama is too much for me. I don't know. Like, I don't have the motivation I used to. It's just like tough. I have T5 and 4 farms, 30 mil kills. Nice. Petition to ban Adrian, and there's no reason to ban him. Like, there's not, like, being wrong is okay. He's not even that wrong. He's just very confident, which is okay. Burnout, what up, Karma? How you been? Burnout is like where, like, when you open the app, you feel queasy. Is sleeper you migrate 600 mil KP minimum, 45 million kills. I mean, it's good numbers. Being wrong is okay. I mean, it is. I'm asking, you get burnout? You said no motivation? Oh yes, yes. I'm definitely feeling burnout, for sure. Oh, like 100%. 33.58. It's a decent kitty. You do a 1 to 2 day jump and then wait for the target KD. That's what I would do if I restarted. I don't know if I would suggest that to everybody though. Migrate KVK to KVK to have endless fun. Yeah, I definitely, getting the passports for that is crazy. You have to remember, like, I had like a couple really unfortunate migrations, so I'm really can't be like jumping around like that anymore. Need a vacation? Honestly. For you, it's too late because you already have T5? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, my account is like 150 days older than yours, or 110 days or whatever. I have like double your KP. Like, number one, it doesn't, like, that doesn't matter like that. But for you to be like, oh, like, you're screwed, like, your account has T5 and now it's over for you, is like, it's like silly. Like, and you're also not free to play. Like, I just don't, I don't understand. I don't understand by like what metric. Like, disagreeing with me is fine. Like, it makes sense. It's just like there's no way you'd be like, oh, like, your stats are this or your stats are that. Like my stats are disgusting, bro. Like, it's just not, I don't know what the point is. If I go to Florida in October, I think I'm going to Cali, and then I'm going to Panama in December again. Alex, worth investing as gold commander and just say, I think personally, I don't think I'd invest in Alex again. But investing in him is not the end of the world, I would say. Like, it's still like a decent move, I think, Thomas. It's good, Pros, welcome back, bro. Z5 was so fun, day 1 and day 2, yeah. Yes. The later days were really tough. T4 France and VIP 15. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. He's not dead weight, guys. He's not a dead weight player. Like, if he's putting in, like, if he's 56 million power, 60 million power, and putting in 500 mil KP per KVK and killing like 500,000 T4, he is a contributing member of the kingdom, and it's good, right? Keeping your power low is a good thing. Okay, I have to contribute a shitload more because I'm way higher power, right? There's more pressure on me to do stuff. So my kills have to be higher, my deads have to be higher, right? That's because they're on T5. Honestly, my kills don't have to be higher, so my deads, really. Did you win your zone? We did, Preston, we did. What's the most random TPs you've ever had? I don't know, probably now. I almost never random TP, like ever. So I'm not sure exactly what I have. 170? I don't even know how you get random TPs. Burnout is really, yeah, bad. It's bad. You don't know T4 because you already have T5? I'm using T4 this KVK. Hey, Samurai, what's poppin', Brody? How you been? Phil did get swarmed, bro. Phil trolled really hard, bro. I was really surprised at Phil getting swarmed because all of his, not only did he get swarmed, but all of his marches were out, bro. I was like, oh, like that's like crazy. Like I saw like the I saw the ping in like AC and he, like the all caps help, and I was like, oh, that's rough. When are we gonna see you using random teleports in a pass opens? Probably never, bro. I can't ever see that being something I'm gonna do. You think Loth could lowering domain count to 500 would affect 1365? I think 1365 is just like, I don't think 1365 will ever return to like its former glory. To 500, I don't think I would. I don't think it would. I think like, because we still have a decent amount of spaces. Like even I can apply farms. My farms are like 50 mil. I think like lowering it to probably 400 or like 350 would probably fuck 1365. But that'd be like, there'd be a riot, bro. There'd be blood in the streets over that. Help someone help? Yeah, it was crazy. I acted like an FTP as a T5 KVK1, time efficiency, and they chain horde isn't what they spend on. Cool. The vibe. Being efficient like that is always the schmoove. Zenobia is good for chaining. I've been missing out. Yeah, Zeno is good. I'm trying to get some extra sculpts for her so I can have her at 511. Respect for you for saying so calm about him 12. I would have freaked out already. I mean, like, I just see shit like this all the time. You don't know how it looks like chaining in SOC with T4? I mean, I have used T4 to chain in SOC. I just, like, it's just not... I don't think it's as good as T5. And, like, Furious chains with SOC in T4, and Furious's chains versus my chains, like, Furious's chains are way less efficient. It's not even close. And he has better... He's also not free to play, so he has better tech than me. You can ask Furious. Like, it's... Man only runs T4. Xeno's 501 is giving me great rewards. I just get her Headstone Tavern. Yep. So you said ZL has circle AoE? Yes. If so, YSG isn't really worth it? Well, for KVK 1 and 2, you have YSG. Like, my YSG has for sure paid himself off in his entirety. Furious has the stats. That is true. Yeah, well, this guy also has the stats. What I try to explain to him is, like, when people are arguing for T5, the argument is not to just run T5. The argument is to get to the stats. It's to get Castle 25, but I don't think he understands that. Max LC and get Scipio K2 comes? True. Do you know how much Furious spends? Pretty low amount. But whatever it is, it's probably not more than like 50 a month, I don't think. I don't know if Furious like picks up gold chest. Actually, I'm talking out of my ass. I'm pretty sure he's a low spender though. He always talks about being a low spender, then again, like everybody in my kingdom talks about being a low spender. But I've never seen him buy like GC or anything. It's at least like mining quests. I just fucked up my hand. It's like a Jigsaw movie. The last time I almost fucked up my hand, I remember I stabbed it with a knife while I was cutting vegetables. And I sat there and like I saw like blood like dripping it down my hand, and I sat there and I was like, bro, I was like, if I've like cut the nerves in my fingers and like I can no longer like YouTube because of it, I was like, I was actually so upset at myself. But then my hand was fine, thank God. Yeah, almost like cut a finger off of my body. That would have been terrible. Because like, again, if you want to argue for why you should use T4 instead of T5, that's a fine argument, right? But like, the argument isn't about pushing T5. Like if you have Castle 25, T5 is a 50-day upgrade. If you already have like 5 marches of T4, then instead of focusing on more T4 to kill, then you focus on T5 to kill. Killing T5 is overall, like training Tier 5 is better for events, it's better for bastions, it's better for power, and it's better to look as deads. There's no reason to exclusively train Tier 4. It just doesn't make sense. Like you're handicapping yourself for no reason. Is it worth it to push VIP 14 3 to 4 months or unlock T5 in a month with only gems? I like getting T5. I like getting Castle 25. It's the biggest thing. It's the same with me. Tragic. Tragic, bro. Be safe. I left and Buddy's going on about how T4 is the next Messiah. Oh, do we have more tickets for coaching? I didn't even see. Okay. Council 25s though is the actual worst. Took me 2 months of straightforwards. Yeah, I mean, because that's why people who say like VP 14, I'm just like, you guys are like greatly hurting your account by delaying it. What's your typing speed? I'm like top percentile. I did like a typing test. I'm like 100 percentile typing and 100% accuracy. Whatever. I don't know the exact though. I don't know the exact words per minute. It is high though. They're gonna change LC. I don't believe so. People are talking. They're talking about Wallace changing the meta. I think LC is gonna be the same unless you've heard different things. I have better KP than T5. Okay. I have multiple friends in the game who play with T4, but they T5 unlock T5 deads and have less than 5 harms. Yes, taking T5 deads are like the most important part of like having T5.
With the YouTube music app, you can discover remix after remix.
It's not that deep, so it should be fine. We'll be safe, man. Unless it's rough. T4 with T5 is better. You need less resources and less speed ups. Well, I mean, training tier 5 to kill them is important. You can fight with T4. Like no one is arguing that fighting with T4 is bad. That's not the argument. You can mustard 5 or more farms daily. The OK was crazy. Shit made me laugh a bit. Oh, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I stream like most days for like hours, so it's really okay. Is it worth farming 1,000 gems a day? If you can. What's up, Cappy? How you been? I mean, chaining or gathering gems, like it's all really good for your account. Personally, I don't like count how much I chain or how much I farm. I just get on and whatever I do. I really try not to think about it. Like having very specific goals for every single day is a really easy way to burn out and make yourself a little less efficient, I think. T5 before VIP 14 is wild. I think T5 before VIP 14 is meta. Jackie outspends chainers, that is true. Well, if you get, so you have your marches of T4, right? And you don't kill any of your T4. Then you train tier 5 and you kill all your T5 every KVK, right? If that makes sense. Like, you never have to kill your T4. I'm asking because I got back in the game. Only have Alex and YSG. I have fuck all for stock. I'd get LC, yeah. And run Alex LC. They changed LC's expertise? I don't believe so. Still attacks twice. Do you not know what is waging war? Open fielding, I assume, is what you're saying. I mean, like, no one is, like, I don't think anybody's disagreeing with you. If you have more resources, T4 is fine. If you have more speeds, T5 is fine. There's a time and a place for both. T5 in 39 days, how am I doing? Fucked. A real man would have done it in 38. Only KVK 2, I played way too much in KVK 1 and got burnt out. It happens, bro. We have 100 million power, you need more KP to get when you have 50 million. I mean, you need more contribution, right? So you can get some contribution through KP and you get some contribution through deads. How do you prevent burnout in general in Rock? I have no idea, bro. I'm like super burnt out right now. I mean, I just try to have goals and move forward with them. But like right now I have no goals. So that's the $1 million question. Like I don't know. Like Rock is very easy to burn on, especially if you're running like a bunch of farms.
On the YouTube Music
I can't wait for KVK 3 and I can use my gear effectively. Yeah. Yep. Entirely true. New description of LC expertise. It says that it attacks and it gives rage, right? As far as I know, it says the exact same shit. That's not him. One extra combo attack. No, this still does the same thing. I know it says damage factor 200, but I already asked about this to another guy, and it does both of these, and it's not just damage factor 200. I don't know why they put that in there. It gives you the full attack, as far as I know. Well, Art Dram, how you been? This is a massive video topic, whether it's T5 or VIP 14 or Castle 25. I don't think so. I just don't see why it would be, because we already have a video based on that, and this is like really like super old ground, or like maybe when to use T4, when to use T5. That could be a video. We could see. I'm not opposed to that. T5 chaining is so much more efficient than T4. Yeah, it's more speed up efficient. It's more time efficient. It's just less resource efficient. Because sometimes you'll go negative resources. How much KP you need to get after every KVK? I mean, like the difference between like higher or lower powers is like a couple 100 mil. Like it's not like a high thing, but mostly it's the deads. Like the deads is the biggest thing, but deads are also like a huge chunk of your submissions. But like I would just like for example, if you're a really good field fighter but you only have like 500,000 or like a million T4 deads, your contribution is not going to be that high. But if you have like 500 mil, 600 mil kills, and you have like 3 mil T5 deads, like you'll be at, like I was a top 50, I was ranked 54 in contributions in the entire kingdom of 1365, right? Which is pretty nuts. That's like pretty high. Okay, that's not many people can say that, right? And people in 1365, they spend a lot more than me generally, right? So you have to think like, how did I get this contribution? Well, I trained a bunch of T5 and I killed them. Right, my deads did very good for me. Yeah, you train your troops in KVK, not outside KVK. You don't want to be too fat. Don't know why they changed the description. I thought it was to show that it doesn't launch another basic attack, but it's still able to trigger horn. As far as I know, the description change hasn't like actually changed the function of it. Are you a uni student? And if you don't mind what you say, I'm not. I was in college for aerospace engineering, but I withdrew.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube. And
Hey, check on LC, clicks on QB. LC actually is just worded differently. Yeah, as far as I know, it's still the same thing.
airplane food. YouTube Premium. It's way more than ad-free. Try 1 month.
He didn't know that I'm losing it. True. He's friends with Jackie. Jackie's cool. Yeah, we'll see, Art. I wouldn't mind doing that. Maybe like featuring Furious. Would be kind of cool. So can you send us an explanation about his expertise via Discord if you want? If the expertise has actually changed with this description change, sure. If it hasn't, if it's still the same and it's just wording, I don't care. I appreciate it though. College currently doing healthcare. Dr. Lord gonna be crazy. Hey, good luck. You didn't want to become the next victim of Boeing whistleblowing? Actually, I was gonna work at Boeing. I really like Boeing a lot. You'll actually I have like Boeing jackets. I have like Boeing shirts. Like if you ever see me, it's a blue shirt with a little plane on it. That's a Boeing shirt. No, I was gonna intern and work at Boeing. I'm down with the whistleblowers, bro. We're big Boeing supporters out here. We hey, bad whistleblowers. Do you think it's good to run KVK2 twice to get more GH? No, I don't think so. The kicker is most KDs, not the KB, it's the deads. That is true. 2 guys on cup is crazy. 2 You guys 1 cup is insane, boys. No, Furious is such a nice guy too. $800 GH after investing in YSG, about to finish KVK2. Should I do a 5-5? You either expertise Alex or you don't invest in him. Personally, I don't think investing in Alex right now is the move. So I would just save. Justif is def 15. I think he's 17. I'm not sure. Raymond looks like the dude to get banned from Duncan. I guess that is true. Made bomb squad. He did. That he did. Jackie's a good guy. Yeah. Hope everything is going well for him. 16. Jesus Christ, it's awful. Right back, guys. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be back. Be nice. Everybody be nice to each other.
Get YouTube Music Premium. It has a toggle thingy.
But we got stakes for real. We looking out for the opposition. We don't do this for mass appeal. Don't make me blast it still. I put in work, no Vladimir. They want me to lose, but I can't. Mama shed like 1,000 tears. I can't do that shit to waste. I pull up in Mercedes. Next year you gon' see me pull up in the race. All I do is ball hard. Mama told me, boy, make sure you tie up your lace. Hey, when I was down bad, boy, I got on my knees and I started to pray. Now I'm breaking bread with my young Betty Wiz. You was a part of the gang. No, now he getting paid every single day. Yeah, I was hustling. I could turn an 8 to a 28. Let me show you. 12, they can kiss my ass. Yeah, see them lights, but you know I got the strap. Go right up, now he getting paid every single day. Yeah, I was hustling. I could turn an 8 to a 28. Let me show you. 12, they can kiss my ass. Yeah, see them lights, but you know I got the strap. Go right, I push the.
What is up, boys? Is everything on fire? Have people died in chat? Or no? Are we all okay still? Let's see what's going on here. Oh my god, what is this chat? You guys have coconut Dr. Pepper? Not nice to each other? Wow. 2 have perished. Adrian is done is crazy. I did 100 mil KVK1 and was fine. Yeah, I did not do 100 mil KVK1. I think 100 mil is probably fine though. I don't know any KD that is gonna like be upset at 100 mil KVK1. Can this go up to 9? No, it can't. Alright, let's level up Plunder a little bit more, Karaku's Gift a little bit more, and then I guess we'll just do we go back for Skillful Op? Maybe. I'm not sure. Do you play Elden Ring? I don't. Number 1, I don't have the money to buy Elden Ring. Number 2, I'm in KVK. So like if I got Elden Ring and like got severely addicted to that, it would like destroy this. In every KD you have requirements. What is the difference between 50 million and 100 million? Yeah, there's always requirements. Coconut Dr. Pepper? Coconut Dr. Pepper, this shit is actually gas. If you guys drink alcohol, this shit with Deserrano is one of the best drinks like ever. It's actually insane. No, there's a couple like this with like coconut rum is also like gas. It's just it's insane. I sent it, Big Dog. You didn't know this? All right, let's see. There's a lot of shit I don't know, to be fair. I'm not as well read as I used to be. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's super interesting actually. It's the base damage for a normal attack. Oh my god. That means Wallace is about to be... Wow. Wait, that's crazy. That is so interesting. Huh. That's a shitload. Oh wow. That is super interesting, honestly, because I mean, like, I guess you know that Smite commanders are strong, but put in that context is quite nuts. What did I miss? Just the apparently 200 damage factor is the damage factor of a normal like auto attack. So nothing has changed, just like more information. In every KD, do you have requirements? How much more KD? I don't know. I have no idea, bro. I've not been in every KD. I don't know. I don't know what you're looking for. If you're saying low power means that you have to have less contributions, the answer is like yes. If you have low power, you have to contribute less. Auto attack is in league. Crazy. I thought it was well known that 200 was the normal damage factor. I don't think there's any reason for me to know it. I've never used the thing. What's the most amount of crystal you ever spent? I think it was like 94 mil. Would you ever migrate your main account back to KVK2? It would have to be like one of the craziest kingdoms ever, or I'd have to be like paid. You can be T5 with low power? You can, yeah. 56 million power, I'm always top 3 in MG. I mean, I think that's cool. Well, you're top 3 because like your KD is like a D seed. Like respectfully, like you would never. It doesn't matter what power you are. You'd never be able to get that in like 1365. I don't know if you're actually in a D seed. I retract that. But like if you're in a lower seed kingdom, like you don't know what it's like being an imp. You don't know what it's like being an A seed. That's okay, but like it just doesn't make sense. How much more KP do you need? I don't know. Why are you? I don't understand why you're spamming this. I don't know what the difference is. He said DC'd himself, then I'm not sure. The requirements don't matter. Like I obviously go past my requirements. I don't fight to do the minimums for my requirements. I fight until I can't fight anymore. Like whatever my requirements were, like I did like 3 times my requirements last KVK. Or some shit like that, or at least like 2 times. Time out now. I mean, like, I'm not sure. Like, I don't think he's a troll. I just think he's stubborn, I guess. I'm not sure. Like, I killed like 3.4 mil T5. Right? But if you kill 3.4 mil T4, like, your account, like, lights on fire. Have you heard from Scottish Baltimore? That's such a fucking funny way of putting it. I want to say the last time I heard of him, he was trying to message my ex. No, that's actually not true. I think he messaged me not like a few months ago, and he trying to get unbanned. I basically told him to like go fuck himself. Actually, I don't know if I responded to him. He's speaking the truth, stand up and listen. I think he's okay. I just think he's passionate. Yeah, a lot of things happen in the throes of passion, Jimbo. Didn't he donate a bunch to stream and you didn't care? Yes. Well, Alliance gifts does do a lot, yeah. Doo-doo. Ah, I said doo-doo. It's over. YouTube doesn't have the stone face emote. Just if we were talking about, he can't. It's Voldemort. He's not supposed to bring up the name. No, stop referencing the fucking event. What the fuck?
Your favorite TV shows.
Scottish Voldemort. I'll give you that. That was an intelligent way to reference it, but we obviously are not bringing that shit up. That's crazy. That's dedications. Maybe because he got a lot of his speeds with laughing gifts. Yeah, you know who, basically. Did you know the Rockwell and a 35-year-old woman? Okay. Dude, Adrian wrong. Check how dead this chat is. He took the L, but he did his part. Hey, what up, Sydney? How you been, bro? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. How you doing? I said how you been and how you doing twice. By the way, guys, hey, I appreciate the donations today, man. Y'all really help a shitload. Again, you know, y'all's donations make sure you're not homeless. If y'all, you know, if anybody else wants to help support the stream, the best way y'all can do so is by donating the Streamlabs link in the description below. Thank you to you guys again. This is a sponsored stream, but you guys are the main drivers of economic growth, we'll say. Reset in 30 minutes, hopefully MTG. Do we think MTG is coming? I have to get 9K. No, how the fuck would it be MTG? The fucking wheel is up. It literally can't be MTG. When's the next drunk stream? I was planning on doing one last night, but I did not get drunk. I got really high and then I went to sleep. I was supposed to stream last night, but I chiefed it. I'm not gonna lie, boys. I like got high. I got high enough to where I stopped caring about. I stopped caring about. What the fuck was I gonna say? I got high enough to where I stopped paying attention to how much I was smoking, and I basically just chiefed it and passed out. GT is a bad influence on your streaming hours? Probably, yeah. You're actually not wrong. It's also a bad influence on my weight, bro. Jesus Christ. I mean, technically I am bulking, but goddamn. I always feel fatter when she's here. I'm definitely squishier now. But I am also stronger and more muscular, so that is actually how bulking is supposed to work. Isn't weed illegal in Texas? It might be. Who says I'm in Texas? Mr. Bill Clinton? You want to talk, you know? Don't make me don't make me line up your victims next to Hillary again. Do you pure green your blunts? Yeah, what the fuck? You think I laced my shit, bro? That's crazy. I'm just a dude. I don't do anything other than like alcohol and weed. Got no sponsors out here. Hey, that's definitely not true. MTG is always on weekends. Yep. What up, Prince? How you been, bro? My buddy is crazy. The 20th, yeah. Zeomag, Ace, what up, y'all? How you doing? Nico, what's poppin'? The main driver is diabolical. How many kills you at? Basically like nothing. 100 mil KP, I think. Favorite football soccer league to watch? If I had a favorite, it'd be Panama. But you know. I've been here for like an hour. How many times have I said welcome back? Do you have tobacco in yours? No. I don't like tobacco. I mean, the blunt is tobacco, but that's about it. I have asthma, so. You're from Panama? ¿De cuál parte de Panamá? Zach, yo soy panameño también. ¿Naciste ahí o vives en los Estados Unidos o qué pasa? ¿Eres de cuál sector? Porque puede ser que nos conoce mi familia o nos hemos conocido. Panamá es un país bien pequeño. Yo voy a visitar de nuevo en diciembre todavía. I don't know. Personally, I think like smoking is generally a fat L. I'll be honest. That's why I want to say like we even nicknamed like smoking a J or a blunt is like, yeah, you're hitting the L. You're smoking an L. Used to have severe asthma as a kid. We got better, but it's still pretty bad. My asthma is also pretty bad, but now that I'm incredibly fit, I have the lung capacity of like a regular person. At least that's what my doctor told me. So that was pretty hype. But it took like a shitload of conditioning over a very long period of time to get there. I'm glad it's getting better though. It's like an NPC line. It is an NPC line. Okay, look, I have my NPC moments, just like everybody else. Okay. Okay. How long does she have left? I don't know if that's gonna be in time. Weed is mad legal in Massachusetts. There's a smoke shop across the high school. It's funny. Well. Wait, the other 12, you don't want to dox yourself? What did I say? That was trying to go to the coffee shop or whatever? I can't remember what I said. Born there. I moved to the USA when I was 1. Yeah, I came here in a couple months. Yeah, Colón, con las tablas, porque tenemos una finca en Colón. Por ahí. Yo voy cada año, por lo menos una vez, o tal vez dos. Porque tenemos tierra. That's crazy. That's my, that's very, very funny, Zach. My, yeah, I've got a lot of family in Colón. You know the Vegas? Como Alicia y todo eso. There's a good chance that, if your family lives in Colón, they probably know my family. If we were cousins, that'd be crazy. That would actually be crazy as fuck. If your family's in Colón, that's like in the interior of Panama is like where all my family is. It's very it's difficult for people to make it out of Colón to the United States too. There's not many of us here. If like the name like Frain means anything to you. Hildo, Papa Hildo. Finding long lost family on YouTube stream? Maybe actually. If he's from Cologne, like Cologne is not a large part of Panama. Like for context, like Panama City is like where most of the people who come to the United States are going to be born in Panama City, because that has the most economic opportunity. Cologne is like, Cologne is the entire interior of Panama, and it's where my family out there for the longest time like had no electricity, like no running water, stuff like that. I'm going there in a month, and I guess we'll see. Really? How often do you visit? You should definitely, Zach, add me on Discord. Add me on Discord and be like, fuck. I don't know. Mention something about Cologne that only a Panamanian would know, so I know it's you. I'll add you. Keep me posted. I'm actually super fucking interested. There's way higher than a non-zero chance that we're in some way the Venn diagram has overlapped, which would be crazy. Is Panama's not, that's wild. It's just like my great grandpa had 13 kids, and I think my great grandma had like 9, and of them like a bunch of them had like 8+ kids as well. So like I have like just there's a whole clan of my family tree in Panama. Excuse me. My farmer's done in 4 minutes, so I guess I gotta stay up for a little bit. True and real. And real and true. My great grandma had 17, yeah. Well, kind of for everyone who gets sick of one. It's definitely not like that, but my 4th time going there and I'm 18. Got it. Okay, well, hey man, it's exciting. Yeah, I've definitely I've got to Panama a shitload, but that's awesome, man. Yeah, hey, keep up with the Spanish. That's the biggest thing. Is like, you know, my Spanish is once again very good. I dated from the time I was 16 all the way up until 22. I dated a white girl who never learned Spanish, and so my Spanish was very rusty by the time I got out. So my Spanish sounds like a lot weirder now because it sounds like, you know, mildly Puerto Rican, a little bit Spanish, shit like that. But that's just because, you know, I let it get in disrepair. So, you know, keep up with it, bro. You'll definitely regret it if you don't. No, it's awesome. It's awesome to hear. You know, other Panamanians in the States are going back and keeping up with that, man. That's awesome. Great for you. My Spanish is really bad. Well, if you understood me enough to respond, and you've gone for your 4th time, date yourself a nice Latin American chick, bro, and you'll be fine. You have got this. I'm in your corner, okay? Where are you at? Are you in Florida or New York? My Spanish sounds Spanish? Spanish, like from Spain, yeah. Blame it on the girl? Yeah, definitely blame it on the girl. You know that people learn Spanish for their significant other? I didn't know that was a thing. I remember, like, I was talking to a couple black girls, right? And they started speaking Spanish to me. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, your Spanish is not bad. And I was like, where'd you learn this? And they're like, oh, like, I dated a Hispanic man and I want to learn Spanish to talk to his family. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I brought her to Panama. Where she proceeded to speak nothing to my fucking family. Which again, like, I'm not like pissed at her over it, but like, you know, the disparity is crazy. You're scared to date women in Panama because they might be family? I mean, I talked to a few Panamanian girls. Yeah, I'm not like our family tree is apparent. You know what I mean? Now, I would run it past like my grandma or something. You know, if I'm like, yo, like, have you heard of this girl? Or like, you know, you ask around a little bit. You definitely just don't go in blind. It's weird. I can understand easily. It's just speaking bad. I mean, is your speaking actually bad, or are you more of just insecure about it? Solid investment? No. What up, Bear Beans? How you been? You can understand it. You'll be all right, bro. Don't worry about it, big dog. Yes. Make sure. Did you add me though? Make sure to do that. so I can stalk your Panama adventure. So I can throw my eyeballs at your situation. So can you add me back? No. I don't add anybody back. Only businessmen. Beautiful women. The only people that get added. My Spanish is bad. I sound like a white boy in Spanish class. I mean, like, you can ask, like, Hayes, what did I sound like? Like, Hayes, you remember how I sounded, what, 2 years ago? About? Damn, Hayes been watching for a minute, huh? No, bro, I sounded terrible. People used to make fun of my Spanish in stream all the time, bro. My Spanish comeback needs to be studied. My Spanish comeback was crazy. Now, to be fair, Spanish is my first language, so truly I just had to, like, shake off the rust. But damn. 2 years? Yeah, 2 years ago. Silence a go-to invest in Ask Gains is crazy. Can't be 2 years, holy shit. Yeah, it's been a while, Hayes. It's been a while. Time flies, no? I mean, hey, me breaking myself out of the marble definitely took time. Oh, that's how'd you bet? Crab, I'll see you around, man. Take it easy. Again, I really appreciate you for telling me about Taco, by the way. I truly had no idea. Have yourself a great one, man. I appreciate you always coming through. It's alright, you're so much better now. I just hate it when you speak hella fast. Sorry. I know, I got that from my Puerto Rican friends. No, it's not my Puerto Rican friends. Who speaks fast that I know? I don't know why I speak so quickly. Oh, there he is. Okay. Can we get a live reaction to the face file I sent you? Not your face. I just want to see it on stream, bro. It's not. No, I'm not doing that. I don't check DMs. Sometimes I do. It just depends. It's like it has to be like coaching related, or like in-game related. I so rarely check DMs. I think about buying coaching again if you do. Did you buy coaching before? No, I'm definitely not. Yeah. Asking a girl out any advice on how I look, should I grow my hair out? I mean, like, I don't know, dude. Your physical appearance like matters a little bit with women, but I don't know. You have like other stuff to deal with first. I think the biggest thing is just like if you guys want like a hack to talk to women, this is the hack I will give you. Commit yourself to not beating your meat, not watching any kind of explicit content, and not having any kind of sexual interaction for 6 months. Commit yourself to that and do that. And compare how you would interact with women when sex was on the table before in your mind, and compare how it was when you were celibate. If you guys really want it, like for example, when I was losing weight, I wanted to lose weight so badly, I would have taken a plane apart with my bare hands and then eaten it. That's how badly I wanted to lose weight. Every day I was working out like a menace. I was drinking a gallon of water. I ate like 1.5 pounds of boiled unseasoned chicken about every day. That's the type of man I am. Okay? So when I do shit, I do shit. If you want to be better, there's a way to be better. Teen girls are all about looks? Nah. I mean, like, teen girls like looks, but like a different type of guy works. At least it's when I was a kid. And again, things were not hard when I was an attractive drug dealer. So say yes or no if you grow out my hair. Simple fix. Check the photo. Say yes or no. It takes 10 seconds. No. It takes 10 seconds for me to look at the photo. It takes 0 seconds for me to not. What's up? How you doing? Hypothetically speaking, how do I manipulate Viet to hang a kingship to me in a scenario where one rogue went, what's up, Jinsung? Tell him you're the reincarnation of Laloy. Tell him that Laloy has come back to re-liberate Vietnam and fix this and take the fight back to the Chinese. Tell him that Lalai's sacrifice was not in vain and that you have come to pick up the torch and that they need to hand over king in order to do so. That might work. I was a teen once, I would know 12. You trying to undermine me right now, Hayes? Okay? That's all I hear, okay? All I hear is undermine, undermine, undermine.
YouTube music app has the power to sense what you like.
Teenage girls are brutal, that's why I'm gay for women. I don't know, dude. It's just not that hard. I mean, so real. Just not. Things that will impress teenage girls, like, do not impress women. Say less. I don't know who Ho Chi Minh is. Oh, that's the, that was their dictator, right? We love that for them. What troop type do you specialize in? I wouldn't say I specialize in a specific troop type. I play all troop types. This game is so rough. Time to start my VIP 16 push. Godspeed, Brody. Godspeed. Sounds terrible. Okay. I was a weird kid. All I did was read books, play guitar, didn't really talk to many women. I mean, like, I literally didn't socialize until I was, like, 10. You have to remember, like, when I was in Washington State, like, I was fat and weird, and I only read, like, philosophy and history, and, like, my socialization was, like, manipulating people. It's only when I came down to Texas and I decided I want to be Eazy-E that, like, I started socializing with a lot of people. But I, like, faked my entire personality. Like, I just invented it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be Eazy-E reincarnated. And that's what I was. But, like, I just made all that shit up, dude. Oh, do you need to move? Okay. How close are you to VIP 17? Probably like a couple months. How much do you bench? I actually don't bench anything. I only do calisthenics. If I were to bench, I don't know if I could bench more than like. If I could bench more than 85, I'd be surprised. Being funny will always help. True. I'm a professional funny man, so that definitely helps me. Man, it's not gonna work. I know you can bench more than 85. I truly have no idea. I don't bench. I'm 16 years and I haven't beat it once. How are you doing? Very good, actually. Don't start. Don't watch any explicit content. Don't beat your meat. You're in a much better spot than other people. Pretty bad for a low spender is crazy. How's a lot of my social skills were bad, but I was funny, so it helped? Your social skills are actually good if you're funny. That's social skills are Humor is a huge part of social skills. I think it is extremely rare that you'll find somebody who is like captivating or popular that like can't make people laugh. Especially in the West. I can't be, it's too small to see it paste. I sent something in DMs, something only someone from Cologne would know. Alright, let's see. See what he said. Huh. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, the Saint festivals are what's up, bro. I used to go to the Saint festivals almost every year. What events do you think I should push in? 20 sculpture events, mostly. Oh, are you good? Bro's fun. When is the only time you should put gems in a VIP? More than gems is like the only time. How long did it take you to hit 87 million power FTP? I've been higher power. This is like 2.5 years in, but I've done more than that. Man. A tragedy, to put it lightly. Alright. So we're gonna get that for tomorrow. Okay. It's a lie. I would not trust Diff. Might be sending you something sus. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm just not peeping it. Oh. Okay. The cam is off. You're free. Run. Escape. Wouldn't lie to you, Mrs. Hayes is crazy. Alright, I'm gonna turn it back on. Just let me know when you're coming back. Okay. I'm new to the game. Semi-low mid spender. I made my account 8 days ago. Where can I contact you for coaching? If you guys are interested in coaching, it's $35 for an on-stream session or $75 for an off-stream session. You go to the Discord in the description below and you make a ticket. Generally for an off-stream session, I work around your schedule. For an on-stream session, you work around mine. So it is KVK, so sometimes I coach more, sometimes I coach less. Like, this is the first down I've coached in, like, it's been a couple weeks, I think. What can I do to make you check the photo? Like, nothing. Just chill, it's fine. I got 150,000 gems and 152 GH on my restart. Will I be able to max by SG or no? I don't know how many days in you are. Do you think 1 farm is enough for KVK1 and 2 farms for KVK2? No, I think you probably want 3, like, minimum. When is the next account roasting? I have to record it, bro. I've just been super lazy. If I check it, I'll speak to a woman tomorrow. I mean, your mom exists, right? I assume you speak to a woman most days. What is this? Oh, 200 bastion quests. Yes.
Your favorite movies are on YouTube. Catch the latest releases. From Max, Paramount Plus, Stars.
Oh, I forgot it's a new tide. I should have collected the gold while I could, huh?
TV on YouTube.
Rip. Yeah, it should be alright. Is 8 farms good to run T5? Depends on how much you log in per day. If you log in like 5 times, you should be alright. When do you hit VIP 10 before KVK1? Yes. It's in 2 weeks until wheel? No, I don't think you can. Farm alliance are usually full of gold for merits. Yeah, I know. I just don't have enough merits to afford it. How much have you spent in training equipment? Training equipment. Chaining equipment? Hold up. Right, you're good. I can't believe you. What's your rank with honor points? Top 90, I think. What up? Alright, bet. I used to have a lot more spent, but I don't anymore. Just because I just use my legendary sets for it. I have no farms enough for T5 and be able to gather gems. Cool. Well, you heard it here. From the man, the myth, and the legend, Lucid. Oh, and training equipment for calisthenics? Oh, like nothing. I just do push-ups and sit-ups and leg lifts and like wall squats, and I run around. If there's yeah, no. I mean, I guess I have a jump rope, so I'm sure the jump rope was like, I don't know, like a few dollars at some point. Jump rope probably costs money, some method. Not because of the deed, I worry I speak someone and I worry if it'll end in marriage or something like it. I find it hard to talk to women. I mean, just stop. I mean, like, the reason, like, okay, right, like, the union has to do a lot with sex, right? Just stop treating them like women and just talk to them like people. Like, if you walk up to a woman and you ask them her hobbies, like, you know something that women like? Women like Minecraft, okay? Find a girl that plays Minecraft and play Minecraft with her, okay? I swear to God, bro, it is not complicated. I promise you, actually. Or like there's a lot of women that play Valorant or Fortnite or Overwatch, right? Reminder to do Sunset, I already did. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. 12, call Hades gay. Everybody calls him Gades. Is he in here? Do you get any special benefits from doing content creation? I get a check in the mail. They pay me money. I'd be really pissed if they try to give me in-game shit. Hey, give me... They pay me. I definitely Mr. Krabs that shit. Overwatch mentioned, what's a good patch? I don't... Dude, I suck at Overwatch. I played Overwatch like a few times, and I have been horrible every time. I think I called him gay 16 times in VC and 12 in game. Everybody calls him Gades. I don't know what the... I don't even know what the meme is. Like, I know it's funny to call him gay, but I don't know... Like, I don't know what the meme is. It just happens. I've never seen a man called gay so many times. Literally ever. And it never ends, bro. I've been here for like 3 KVKs, and the whole Gades meme... Dude, the people that call him gay the most are actually the Koreans, bro. The Koreans will come in and just be like, haha, you gay, you gay, you gay. It'll be like the most broken English, and they'll just keep calling him gay. And it's... The funniest part about it is Hades speaks fluent Korean. So they could just say it in Korean, but they specifically say it in English, and it's fucked up, and they just call him gay. Can we play Fortnite? No. Do you think it's worth investing into Alexander Nevsky? Maybe for like your 4th March. I prefer QB Joan for your first. VIP promotional codes for high VIP are a lot of money spent. Yeah, that's for spending money. I don't get any of those. Act like they're a dude with different body parts, no reason to be scared. I mean, like, you don't really have to think about like the different like body parts. Like it just is what it is. Now, some women are more sensitive. Like, you know, obviously you can't like just be. I mean, like some women are like dudes, and some women are less like dudes. But I mean, like, you know, fuck it. Like it's okay. As long as you're not like trying to like put your dick in them, then it's chill. Right? Yep. GT corroborated. So it's very, very epic and based. You're literally a woman. I think you're probably pretty well read on how to interact with women, no? You don't like men? It's over. It's Jover. It's a little gayer zone. Why are there no rewards for high VIP? There's rewards for spending a lot of money. Like if you're like Martel VIP or plus, like there is, but like just in terms of like having VIP in game, there's not. I know most of the time the girl might like you and you'll miss out on an opportunity and just ask you miss every shot you don't take. Actually not true. That's actually false. A lot of people will think like everybody will think, you know, shoot your shot, you miss every shot you don't take. If you're around a girl and friendly and chilling, it'll actually be readily apparent if she likes you. And if it's not readily apparent, she actually does not like you that much. Because like sometimes, like, all right, boys, if you're an adult, right? At some points, you'll run into somebody that is like, oh, like, I thought you were cute, I thought you were attractive, like, way back in the day, right? They actually did not think you were that cute or attractive back in the day. They just think you're very attractive now, and they remember you looked all right. And they're like, oh, damn, like, I did have a crush on you. Like, right? That's different. Unless it's, like, middle school. Like, in middle school, like, truly, some girls, especially if they're overweight, will actually not know how to engage with you. But if it's, like, a pretty girl and you're cool with her, yeah, she'll eventually make it readily apparent. Popsicle, what up, bro? Is it worth matching Herman Prime or Joan Prime? I think I'd rather match Herman Prime. Ask GT what a good first date would be. Will you ever play a different game on stream? Maybe. What do you think a good first date is? She said an arcade would be gas.
Just don't go to the fucking movies.
She said just don't go to the movies. Honestly, every time I hear somebody talking about the movies, it's always a guy like attempting to do something sexual in the theater. First date. And I remember actually, so story time, y'all. So when I was 14, I was a freshman, I was a young boy. I was dating a varsity cheerleader. I believe she was like 18 or 19 at another school close to me. And I remember the first date I took her on was a movie, and she reached out her hand and she was trying to she was trying to grab your boy's schmeat. And in my head, I was like, oh my god, this is so cute, she's trying to hold my hand. And so I held her hand the whole movie, and I thought it was the cutest thing ever. I thought I was so slick, right? And I remember, like, the further we dated, it was like a couple weeks later, we actually did start doing shit. And she was like, she was like, oh my god, like, I thought you were so hot. Like, I remember, like, the first time we hung out, like, I was like, I was trying to, like, do some shit in the theater, and I was like, what? I was like, I thought you were just trying to hold my hand. She's like, no, like, I was really trying to go for it. And I was like, dude, I was beside myself. I was like, oh god, I was like, what a fucking fumble. Yeah. Yeah, hey, people will remember this story. It's kind of crazy, actually, that you guys know more about me than any, like, breathing person on this planet. Because I've streamed thousands of hours. So, thousands of hours. I've been full-time rock for, like, 5 years now. Like, just crazy. I went mini golfing on a first date. Then I went to a 1980s diner and got some chips and burgers. Took her home. Mini golfing is an absolutely fantastic first date. Mini golfing is actually an elite first date. That's some advanced level shit right there. Good job. Okay? That is a big fucking gold star for you. Bunch of people say right person, wrong time, stuff like that. If there's a right person, ain't no wrong time. It depends. Like, I would say the biggest thing is probably college, right? Like, college in stabilizing your lives is important. Like, something like, for example, like,
Your favorite movies are on YouTube.
like, I don't know, like, for example, for my ex, like, low key, like, I was moving like heaven and earth to try and make that shit work. I probably shouldn't have, like, realistically, right? Like, the world was not gonna fucking melt if we were apart for a little bit while we both readied our shit. But I was stubborn with that, and so, like, I tried to make it work. But, like, it greatly harmed my career. It greatly harmed my school. Like, it harmed the fuck out of everything. I don't regret it because I'm the type of guy that does shit, for better or worse. But, like, bro, like, I mean, like, that shit, I should have waited. Realistically, sometimes you should. You have no filter. You'll pretty much answer any question, especially if you're drunk. That is true. I remember one night I said some truly crazy shit. I said some shit that I was definitely never meant to say out loud ever. I was one of the, well, I'm pretty sure you were there. It was on a Twitch stream. No, that was a wild one. That one was that was tough. Man, I was going through it. I was going through it, bro. Some of those drunk streams, your boy was, yeah, man. Those are not good times. Y'all remember Magic the Joker? Magic the Joker was spelled with a K, not a C. Can you ask the girl next to you if she could check the photo I sent you? No. My homie works in a movie theater. He's 18 with 40 bodies. Yeah, I don't know. That's impressive now and will become deeply shameful later in his life, sadly. Don't ask me how I know. I remember you nearly greening out on that stream after one hit. No, that he's talking about the 1 week stream. I was not. No, that was with K-Dog, actually. No, K-Dog is super cool. But no, I was fucked up. I know most of the time the girl might like you will miss the opportunity asked to miss every shot you won't take. You gonna spin the wheel? Probably not. Term 16 is crazy. You're 17 now? Happy birthday, Justif. Take it easy, bro. Let the champagne pop. Jinsung's like, I'm also 15 or whatever. Oh, children. Made me feel old as hell. I'm still in the womb is diabolical. Not the right answer. 1 more year is not the right answer either. Damn, that shit is fucking potent. Can I tap that shit? That was thorough. Don't hold it in for too long, 12. Don't worry, y'all. I have been working on my tolerance. Oh shit, I'm already fucked. I'm gone, boys. I'm throwed. I could see 12 inches eyes glazing over after you hit that. It's built different, bro. The shit she smokes is crazy. My mom was watching the stream with me. It was tobacco. Mama Pros. I apologize. Is that my mom? My mom is black. It's definitely not my mom. I'm not reading that out loud, Hayes. Still can't believe you're in your 20s. I believe you if I saw you for the first time ever that you're 18. I get that a lot, actually. That people think I'm like much younger. Definitely deranged, just if. Definitely deeply unhinged. Paul was 24. I am 25. I'm a 25-year-old man. I'm a man out here. Real funny to you, huh? Gotta get that Sargon beard to get recognized. Nah, I don't want to look older. I think, honestly, hey, look, this facial hair is a blessing, bro. Look, my disdain for Spaniards, y'all already know, is legendary. I've met a couple good Spaniards, and the fact of the matter is, Spaniards are hot. Okay, love them or hate them, these goddamn conquistador-looking Spaniards are attractive. So the fact that I look like this, bro, I'll take it. Get dreads. I was actually gonna get dreads when I was younger, and I was like 20. I was gonna get grills and dreads. I was gonna be a 6'5" nonchalant dreadhead. How the turntables. Now I have curly hair and I give a fuck. It's over. I'm actively chalanting. Don't fuck around, I'll chalant you too. Oh shit, I'm blown. By the way, boys, hit that like button. If you're watching. Yep. Oh no, it's gone. Alright. What am I missing? Oh no, I need gear for this guy. Alright, do I have enough for Chacho's gear? I hope so. Hold up. Ah, yeah, I forgot we had the extra heart of the saint. Got it. Okay. Yes. Cool. How much do you weigh? I'm 170 something right now. I'm kind of fat right now, I'm not gonna lie. GT has been fattening me up.
Not fat.
I'm fatter. I didn't say I was fat. What's your bladder capacity? 0? What the fuck? I go to the bathroom all the time. I also drink a shitload of water, to be fair, though. Dude, also, if you guys have not played Into the Breach, I know I always suggest games to you guys, and you don't fucking play them, okay? She kind of pisses me off, dude. I was with GT at the coffee shop, and she was looking at games on her Switch. Bro, Into the Breach, I fucking love that game. And so I got her that shit, and she's been playing it, and it makes me very happy, y'all. That game, damn, it is so hard to get people to play the games I suggest. Oh, I'm blown. I'm so high. Did I disrespect the blunt with that hit? Did I give myself the Drake leak? I'm gonna touch you regardless. Oh, what the hell? You're 5'10", I'm 5'9". Let's get a Splatoon 2 stream. The only... Never mind. I can't finish that sentence. The answer is no. Do it, clap? That's wild. Suddenly my TikTok comments. Oh my god, I forgot. I haven't opened my TikTok to you guys. What up, Praz? Welcome, bro. Welcome back to the Chain Gang. Enjoy your honor TPT title. Again, y'all, we are sponsored. Y'all's donations are hugely impactful to keeping us not homeless. So thank you. Thank you, y'all. Even though I've sucked as a streamer lately. Haven't really been here, huh? I left to get milk. Sorry, guys. ¿Te gusta la latina? Claro que sí, amigo. Claro que sí. ¿Qué más hay? Mira, me gusta. De cualquier país. Puede ser mexicana, ecuatoriana. Cualquiera. Dancing on TikTok? No, it's not dancing, bro. I don't know. They're just gay men. They're like gay men, and they're very interested in me. I had a guy try to buy my dirty socks a couple days ago, actually. It feels bad to have a gray name. Is that true? You know, I've never paid for Discord Nitro ever. Somebody was like shocked at that the other day. Oh man, I'm obscenely blown. It's over for me, boys. We're like the Hindenburg. And oh my god, I can't make that joke. That was way too edgy. No, okay, never mind. That was crazy. That was definitely that joke is almost cancelable. ¿Tienes agua? Yo no pienso que me va a ayudar, mira. ¿Qué puedo hacer? Mira, yo estoy... Oh my god. Oh wow. Stop, Just Diff. Why are you typing like this, Brody? Also, I mean, man, it is interesting when people from my TikTok. So the funny thing, people from my TikTok have found this channel, but none of you guys have found the TikTok, which is crazy to me. They can't cancel me. I almost got canceled like 2 years ago or whatever. So they definitely can, bro. Almost lost my whole ass career. I found the TikTok? Yeah, you didn't. Send me a Drake-like video and I might think about getting you Nitro. Jesus Christ. Tell that girl behind you to give you another hit of the thing. We could possibly get you high enough to buy something on Rock. That's definitely not gonna happen, bro. I will literally never spend on Rise of Kingdoms. There's no reason for me to. Somebody would have to throw me like a huge bag. Is that a challenge? It's not a challenge, bro. I'm just telling him he hasn't found it. Just drop the name at this point. I was supposed to do something before I did it, but I've just been lazy. It's been hard to work lately, boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie, chieftains. It's been difficult out here. Would $1.50 be enough? No, I would rather not. Whatever I had to do was pretty important. Better be 150 pounds of money, okay? It better be 5'9", stand on my money, I'm 6'6", type shit. Uzi Vert had approximately $47 million in order to get this many inches of $100 bills. What's the second name of your YouTube account? I am not telling you. Can't believe you tried that on me. Not cool. Not cool.
I hit one of the cards.
They destroy it, yeah. You can stand on a stack of pennies and be 6'6"? Holy shit. Well, I mean, I assume that, you know, you have to be a real flexer out in here in the great state of Flexus. So we only use hundos, blue faces, that new money. Dude, I am fucking unbelievably high. Jesus Christ. I am shocked. Dude, honestly, you know how deep in muscle memory chaining has to be for me in order for me to still be able to do this? I truly, like, I actually don't have to think about it. I'm like reading chat, I'm like having other thoughts, and in the background that's happening. You've been teasing us for about a year now? Next time you come to stream, ask like that again, and I'll do it tomorrow. Very convincing. Oh, did that sound like Donald Trump? Oh shit. I'm fucked. It's over for me, boys. Is there a reason you're not saying the name of either of them? Of my channels? Oh, no, my second YouTube and my TikTok are the same. They're linked. Promise? I'm not gonna promise, because what if I decide not to? But I have like 99.999% chance. I have a good reason, because like I actually like never break my promises. So it'd be like weird to bind myself like that, in case like, you know, I was threatened. My life was threatened to not give away the TikTok. Shit. Why not, bro? We need to know. You guys will like it, I think. I mean, I think you guys will like the TikTok. Just, you guys have to be nice to the gay guys. My TikTok is like 80% gay men, or LGBTQ, or whatever. I don't know, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, you don't have a great reputation. You guys are not the nicest. And the comments on my TikTok are insane. You guys are actually not ready for this. The comments on my TikToks are deranged. You'll see. You will see. Y'all will be well aware. I wonder if this helps my chaining rate of gain, rate of enrichment. Oh no. A bunch of thirsty people? You actually have no idea. Not just thirsty people, like the thirstiest. Like, if I just started like yelling at the top of my lungs like the worst thing humanly possible to these people, they'd probably like it. Like, truly abominably down bad. It's otherworldly. Example, one guy said No, hold up. Oh no, I can't. Well, if I say this, okay. No, I can't. I can't repeat these, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys read them, you read them. I feel like I'll get like demonetized for like incredible thirst. Oh, oh man. Type them in chat. Just no. Oh wait, can't you search through comments to find a TikTok? If I give you exact comments, you could probably find it, especially if they're specific. Oh man, that was close. It's a good thing I didn't want to say that. Oh god, I'm so high. I actually, my cognitive processes are toast, boys. What'd you say? Oh. Oh, you said I'm so dumb. Sorry, your words did not make sense to me. Oh. Are you not answering my questions on purpose? Are you actually... Oh, bro. Yes, I am not answering your questions on purpose. Just Diff, what the fuck, dog? What's wrong with you? Just Diff, you gotta be big and muscular. Damn, bro, I can't believe... Ugh. I can't believe we have big muscles now. That's crazy. Could y'all have imagined me muscular? I mean, like, I knew what it would look like on me, but definitely I don't like muscles. They're cool. They're like, oh, it's like, oh, like I have these. Like, that's awesome. But like, yeah, definitely. I wish I was like a skeleton. You know what I mean? Nothing's wrong with me. You take that back. Saving him from himself. A hunky bunky boy. That's great. Just If. What's up, Pros? Do you like Spider-Man? Yeah, my favorite is the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I think he's like probably the best. I think he's like really easily the best. Man, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man was actually so good. It had a whole generation of women thinking that's how nerds look like, and they like nerds simultaneously. Crazy. A whole gen just went, man, nerds are hot. Now, they did not mean the neckbeards. They meant the Andrew Garfields of the world. But, you know, moved the needle, I think. Biggest chains ever? I don't know, like 200, 250. Start working on those pull-ups now. They're actually pretty fun. Ooh, I do. I put some of my workouts on the TikTok too. I put me doing diamonds. Dude, I haven't seen how me doing push-ups look on camera with my shirt off, but it's like I have so many thick muscles on my neck. Like you can see like the whole thing like flex out and just like bend, and I'm like holy shit. I'm like, that looks crazy. Cause like I've never seen myself doing push-ups before. Then Toby, probably then who's the British kid? What's his name? The one dating Zendaya or not dating Zendaya, whatever the fuck's happening with them. Tom Holland. Tom Holland is probably the second best Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire is just like, he's just kind of psychotic. Now Tobey Maguire walked so Andrew Garfield could run, or Tom Holland, or whoever you want to say. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. Bully Maguire is just not it for me.
Tom Holland brought like boyish part of Spider-Man back. He felt like.
That's true. Tom Holland. No, I don't know wording. I can't say it like that. Tom Holland brings a type of youthful exuberance to the function that some people in chat may not really like. Y'all seen that meme? What does it say? What's the weapon? Let me see this shit. WinTorrent. Well, you this goes on a Prime. So a Prime would be the mech you have right now. It's the guy that punches. If you put it on the wrong one, it'll like look kind of red because it'll require a piece of extra power. Find the TikTok? I need to see these chats. No, don't do that. You find it, just be quiet about it. Don't tell everybody. It's not like super hidden. I mean, they found you guys. I still can't believe they found you guys. Multiple people from my TikTok have found my YouTube. Crazy. Actually nuts. I do not have that many people on TikTok. Give us a hint to find it? No. That is the opposite of what I said. Whose team are you on? Give us a hint to find it? No. I don't want you guys to find it. That's why I have different names. I mean, eventually you guys should find it and it'll be cool, but ideally not right now. Starting to get burnt again? Rock needs a new update? Maybe. I mean, like, Rock just needs other shit. Rock needs to, like, lessen how painful it is. How painful it is to heal troops. I mean, like, that's the shit that really fucks the fucking game. Philip, what up, bro? Any tips on how to deal with an unbalanced KVK? I don't know, cry. It's kind of clapped at that point. I don't know. Work on farms and chain, right? I mean, your biggest thing is like you just want to kill troops. You don't really want to like waste a lot of your resources for something that can be put towards the next KVK and still be efficient. And it also depends which KVK. If it's KVK 1, you're either migrating or quitting, bro. I'm be honest. But if it's like Season of Conquest, then it's just, you know, chain and farms, and start to get ready for the next KVK. $60 GT or 93? As far as I know, $60 GT is winning the KVK, but I would consider 93 to be the better kingdom. When will you do a guide on what would be the best route for research? Should be in the beginners for FTP. I have that in my beginner guide. Honestly, it's like probably like one of the last like 5 chapters. Talking about AOO? Oh, I have no idea, bro. Would reverse image searching your face work? Well, I don't use my computer to record, so like you wouldn't, like, you could not get the same angle and quality. I mean, it might, but I really don't think it would, just because like I don't record anything with this this camera. I actually have 3 cameras. I try to log into TikTok and it's banned. Oh, are you in Europe? Nope, not banned. The boys aren't gonna be here any minute. I gotta hide so I can attack you. Hey, take it easy. Mira, chica, que todo vaya bien. Gracias por venir de nuevo. La próxima vez que te veo, mejor que te digo que TikTok y todo eso. Pero que te vaya bien, amiga. Diviértase. My account got permanently banned? What the hell did you say, bro? That's crazy. There are worms in my skin. I have to get them out. There's copper. There's copper in my skin. Bye bye. Take it easy. My gatherers are done. Hey, Deuces Lucid. Take it easy, man. Thank you for dropping by today. Love you in a gay way. played Epic Pet Wars? Holy shit, dude. I played a ton of Epic Pet Wars. A shitload of that game. Man, I remember there were so many deals in EPW for like, number one, it was pay to win for some pets, but all pets, like, they had different early game stats, but not different late game stats. I remember I had no concept of credit and interest, so I was always like deep into the negatives, and I'd keep getting holiday weapons from like other games in order to like boost it up. Yeah, I did. I remember I'd get my friends into Epic Pet Wars, and I'd pick like the chunky dog, because the chunky dog had like the highest attack early game, and so I could be like level like 10 or something, like punching their pets in the head repeatedly. I would just refresh until I found them. Hey, Deuces Justif, take it easy. Love you in the gateway, bro. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. No worries. As we say in Spanish, no te preocupas. Not much different than Rock. No, Epic Pet Wars is definitely a different beast. That game was number one. I was an idiot when I played Epic Pet Wars. I just had like little concept of economics. Actually, I take that back. I was not an idiot. I was like 9 or 10. I think I was like 9. So I was like 9. So I thought I was an idiot. I just like I did not understand the finer details of economics until, wow, I learned economics from selling drugs. Huh. Bro, that never even occurred to me. I was like, when did I really learn this stuff? Yeah, that's wild to think about, actually. That's pretty smart. They should actually taught me a lot. Because, like, I could basically, I mean, like, voided. Like, I really hated book smarts. Huh. Very interesting. What's your barb? So you start chaining pre-KVK1? You know, whatever, like 11s and 12s for spawn chaining, or literally like anything you get your hands on for any other tier? Street school teaches most? I would not say so. I would say like most people, like, I would say like a healthy amount of formal education mixed with some tomfoolery. You know, that teaches a lot, right? But like, man, because the people I've known that were just like straight, just hood as fuck, school of hard knocks, like, pressure can turn coal to diamond, but pressure will also just break most coal into like tiny pieces. Alright guys, high key, I want to play video games and eat food and play video games again and cuddle with GT. So guys, I don't think I have it in me. I think I'm clocking out. What's it been? It's been 3.5 hours? Really? God damn. That went really fast. That would have been like 2. Street helped me more than, I would say, or more than formal education. I don't know. I mean, like just take, if you just take like basic math and like literacy and shit, oratory, the ability to express yourself, you know, like in writing and stuff like that, the ability to like parse through and discern information, like, yo, all of that is like very formal shit. Literacy is probably the big one. Literacy isn't just like, it's not just skill, I guess it's like the ability to learn in itself. Damn, fucked up, Jesus Christ. I'm positive that was not explained well. Probably just sounded condescending and douchebaggy. That's very sad. That's not how I meant it. It's over. I'm zooted, boys. Can't say that. Alright. Y'all, this is it for me. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I love all of you guys in a gay way. Each and every one of you guys. Okay? If you guys enjoy the stream, please drop a like, a comment. Consider donating to the stream if you haven't. If you donate to the stream right now, whatever you give me, I'm going to use to buy mango habanero wings from Domino's. I should have said something more compelling. But rest assured, guys, the PayPal link in the description below, the tip link, mango habanero. All right, anyway, point is, please like, follow, subscribe, or whatever. I'll be back later tonight or tomorrow. It could definitely be later tonight, actually. I start drinking. I just don't know. I'm just a little too. I'm a little too gone right now. I might restream like later around like 10 p.m. my time, so like 3 UTC. Not impossible. All right, guys, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Bye. Sorry I got too high. Actually, I'm not sorry. I was gonna cut the stream anyway. I think. No, maybe I would have streamed longer. Or maybe I wouldn't have. If I don't know, you guys don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm embarrassing myself. Bye!